Live game. Okay. Think we're live? We're live.
We are live.
Yay. Magic.
2 minutes back.
Don't sit on the dough.
I will not sit on Dewey. I will just make sure I scoot the blanket out.
The pile of blankets.
The pile of blanket that is right next to my butt. Hello, Internet. It's TBA again tonight. We will not be playing Tears of Kairos because Goosehead Jed had business such. So,
Did you just call him?
Goosehead Jed.
His job.
His company is Goosehead. That's the name of the insurance company he works with.
And since it rhymes, that is now his internet persona.
So he's no longer Jed from State Farm. He is now
Goosehead
Jed.
And
he's made a handle for it and everything. We got to make a T-shirt.
It's beautiful.
You look like you have the sun glowing directly in your face.
Oh, wow.
It is called Praise the Sun. That he's a sun bro.
All hail.
What happened to the lights? They were perfect earlier.
You walked away.
I got up, and so they adjusted themselves.
Oh, that white balance. It just did it again.
Oh.
You're too white.
Watched it.
Yeah, no. We'll figure this out.
There you go.
I'll go slightly green. There we go. It's I'm just sickly and from a comic in the 80s that could only afford black and green ink. There
this makes sense for your game, though.
Anyway, so we're playing Monster of the Week since Jed couldn't make it. So let me get my players starting over here.
I'm Frey. I will be playing Spooky. I'm playing Aggie. Agnieszka, but Aggie is easy for American tongue to say.
Alright. Then I am a Ninjaspence, and I will be playing a new character called the Wrong Joseline McCulloch.
And I'm Neysa Does Cosplay, and I will be reprising my Chosen with the Chains, Ron. That's it.
Ron Punchley.
Do you have a pet naked mole rat?
No. I have
a girlfriend
chains.
with red hair?
Nope.
Alright, so does any... so I don't think I said I'm Pew and I'm Miro. Whatever. It's not like I've been doing this for 3 years and I should be... anything like that. So... let's see. Does anybody have anything that kicks off at the start of a mystery? Read us that ability.
It is Destiny's Plaything. At the beginning of each mystery, roll weird, which is going to be great because I have a negative on that, to see what is revealed about your immediate future. On a 10+, the keeper reveals a useful detail about the coming mystery. On a 7 to 9, I get a vague hint. On a miss, something bad gonna happen to me. So... let's see how bad I'm going to die tonight with my already at 4 luck. It's actually not terrible. It is just a 7, so vague hint.
Vague hint. You are... where does Ron stay at? Ever since a couple years ago when you dealt with what happened at the Rougarou Fest.
Okay. So that was a couple years ago. Okay.
It's been just a little bit.
Ron has probably got himself a little out-of-the-way cabin outside of Alexandria. Just to get away from all the crazy for a little while.
Okay. So you're in your cabin. I'm assuming we're going full tiny house cabin.
Oh, absolutely. It's like a 20 by 20, if that.
There's a punching bag. There's a wood fire stove.
Absolutely.
There's a hand-pumped sink.
Mm-hmm. There's
a bed.
Yeah. Books.
It's actually a really good bed, so it's like if someone wants to open up... ha! Ron, what?
It's like a straight-up 4-poster. Yeah.
Ron's like, what? I went to Ashley Furniture once. Hashtag not sponsored, but please do. I will gladly be the DM of a furniture furniture game. Anyway, I can speak.
Can you?
I don't know. Tonight might be pushing it. So you're in your 4-poster bed with the nice sheets.
Them really good Egyptian cotton sheets.
You splurge on very few things. This bed is one of them.
Yeah.
The last surviving Casper mattress. But as you're sleeping, you look up and you're floating in space, and before you is a massive portrait that you can't make out because it's almost like at first you see it and it looks like it's coming closer to you and closer to you, And then you realize it's like one of those things of, oh, that's a pretty big, oh, that picture is actually huge. And then you get so close to it that you can't really make out what's on it, kind of thing. You know, like when you enhance.
It's all pixelated.
Enhance. Damn it, we zoomed in too far on Google Earth. And you just hear a slight bit of a harp strumming in the background. And you wake up.
Alright.
Let me rephrase that. You hear the little light strumming of a harp, and then you hear the blowing of a horn. And you wake up.
Like, are we talking foghorn, car horn, or like French horn?
Bugle.
Roll sharp for me.
One of the only characters I possess that has a plus in
Goose.
sharp.
Someone stepped on a goose.
7 again.
Okay, it's a mixed success. It's not a brass horn
Okay.
that you hear,
Okay.
but it is a horn of such, but you know it does not fall into the
Not necessarily musical instrument.
not musical instrument horn.
Okay. So, if I wanted to recall anything about the painting, even just like color scheme. Okay.
There's a faint smell of oil in your nose.
Okay.
That also could be like 3 other things out here in this cabin.
Yeah, I mean, I was oiling up my rifle for hunting later in the fall.
So, Ryan, that's what you awake to. The sun has risen. It's coming through one of the windows in the cabin.
Does anybody else have start of mystery things?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Okay. I'll go over to my sat-linked gaming computer setup because, splurge. And
Composite board flooring, $3,000 computer, right next to the dehumidifier to make sure this bitch don't go out.
I'll boot it up and I'll just do a quick Google search of art showings near me.
Okay. Very quickly, you find that there is a art show at the R.W. Norton Art Gallery in Shreveport. The name of this show is the Shreveport Highly Inventive Technique Society Gala.
Shreveport Highly Inventive Technique
Society.
Inventive.
Hits.
So, shits.
I forgot the Shreveport part.
Okay, so there's a showing.
That they have a show that will be going on for the next month
Okay.
in the gallery that is it's in Shreveport.
Okay.
Mostly, you also see that this place is also noted for a very large garden. Like, they very much start going over, like, here's the show. Here's everything else we have that's other than this show that's
Make
happening.
it a full day trip, yeah. Okay.
Food trucks will be there.
Is there, like, has it started yet, or is there, like, a grand opening?
It looks like this weekend might be the first showing.
Okay.
Just playing Don't Break the Ice.
He is breaking the ice very well done.
Can I continue on and do a quick searchy through their like little blurbs about the showing for any like names not to miss, like spotlight artists or anything like that?
Not really. Other than one name pops up. It is a Nedward bowls.
Bowls like cotton or balls?
Bowls.
Bowls.
Like you put stuff in.
Okay.
He has a photography exhibit that is Nedward bowls.
Okay. Can I Google the society shits?
Yeah, it is the Shreveport art community.
Someone didn't think that's mental.
They're artists. They don't think about the words.
Shreveport, I did.
So pretty much just like when we define fine art as paintings, sculpture, photography, they're kind of into all of it.
There seems to be a little bit of everything. Shreveport is a slightly bigger town than the one we currently live in.
Right.
Their art community is as bad as Monroe's.
Damn. All right. Okay.
I'm not sorry.
We've known some good artists.
The way that they treat people.
We've known it. Some of the art. I'm not talking about some of the folks we know. I'm talking about the artsy fartsy group that like, oh, I have it in the gala. It's like, bitch, that is a trailer. That is a 18 by 10 foot additional building you got out near Sterlington, and then put an air conditioner in and added to the side of a pre-existing building.
All right. So.
No, it's just I know people who want to be too fancy for what they is. They're good artists, but don't be a prick.
Can I do one last search? I don't think that Ron's ever fully developed like any official like hacking skills, but I want to just do like an APB type of search for any crimes out of the ordinary. But in the Shreveport area, related or not to art.
You find the justified for Shreveport, nothing
standing out.
Nothing so far out of the ordinary.
Nothing worse than usual.
Okay.
Apparently somebody done got stabbed at the Panera Bread with a loaf.
That's impressive. Do I have the feeling that I'm being encouraged to go to the gallery?
You feel a nudge.
Okay. I'll go back to the gallery like site and get some tickets to like the opening.
Okay. You got to buy them there, and it's cash only.
Oh, it's at the door only?
Yeah.
Aw, damn. All right. Then I'll start packing a go bag.
All right.
And I'll get my fanciest brocade tailcoat vest. Because Neysa actually possesses one. That thing is fancy as fuck.
Okay. Let's see. Aggie. Let's see. How did we figure out it was Muppet again for the Monroe Paranormal?
It's the Monroe Paranormal Investigative and Technological Society. Muppets. Muppets.
So, Aggie, you're the only one at the Muppets office.
It's where A&H used to be.
It's you have other members over actually at the game store currently playing games. You can hear someone ranting about Warhammer.
Sonny will be probably at a church service or something.
God. Yeah.
Sonny's like at the third God baby's christening right now. So you're the only one there when all of a sudden the phone starts ringing.
Leave me with the phone. Hello? Muppets, this is Aggie?
Hello, my name is Salexander Mall.
I'm sorry, what?
Salexander Mall.
Is he porcelain? What the fuck? Oh, can I help you?
Yeah, the current the current paranormal society over here told me they were too full up playing Phasmophobia, and I needed to contact somebody to. We've had weird stuff happening in our gallery. I'm over here at the R.W. Norton. God, this is weird.
What sort of weird things?
Stuff's moving. We've never had it move before. There's a couple
Big
paint.
things, little things.
Whole full mop bucket, according to one of the janitors. But yeah, we also had like we got ever since we had this couple of these last paintings come in. I feel like something's really watching me, and I don't mean that like Rembrandt with the good painting of the eyes. Like, so I was just going to see if I could get somebody to do like a ghost investigation, make sure we're not haunted.
I hate this part of the country.
I mean, I feel weird. I mean, I'm sure it's just somebody playing a joke, but I've worked here for 10 years and never had this happen.
I don't think we have anything. No, don't have anything scheduled to do. I'm trying to remember how I did her accent.
You're doing fine with whatever you were doing right now.
Then you need this.
As soon as possible. The gallery's supposed to be opening up this Saturday.
What day is it currently?
I don't know. Somebody roll.
2.
It's Tuesday. For him, this was the most paranormal thing that ever happened in his life. But for you, it was Tuesday.
It's just a Tuesday.
So you want this looked into before it opens, or?
As soon as possible, please.
Yeah, class I have this week. Alright, I'll see who I can send over. And I will let you know.
Okay, thank you.
And then I will call back when I know who's coming. It was what was it again?
Alexander Mall.
Alexander Mall. Oh, okay, I will call you back. People in this part of the country just fucking names. I thought mine was going to be hard, but that was good. Let's see. Guess I'm going to be skipping some class this week. I guess I'll see if anyone else can go too, but I'm assuming they're all...
The two that you went on the last adventure with are not available. Gary the Mall Ninja, who is now unemployed because the sword store does not come back to the mall.
Oof.
Has been surviving by overcharging people to paint their minis.
Yeah, that's very
Valid.
sad.
He'll just look at you and go, yeah, but like, I'm making enough to pay rent and put money in savings with this.
Oh, bro.
Wow.
You could just hear the game shop will hire you.
That's like not gonna happen. You see the manager just shaking his head.
Yeah, have you left this corner in the last week?
Mm-hmm.
He just slides a can away from... No.
Yeah, you touch grass. Right.
But if you go through your Rolodex, you do see something pop up with the last name McCulloch.
Who is this? Is this someone I know?
Not anyone you've ever worked with. In fact, you're pretty sure you didn't... You've been through the Rolodex a couple times because, like...
That's not my handwriting.
Like, Gary insisted that y'all have a Rolodex because if wizardy people come in, it could mess up a computer.
He's not wrong.
So,
Or this is when the worms just make cell phones blow up at like a 10-mile radius. Does it say anything but the name?
says McCulloch Investigation.
No. Yeah. I'm gonna see if anything pops up if I search on the computer.
Our child's just like, hey,
I'm
y'all
going
good?
to see if he can steal any snacks.
Hey, you just came in.
Clip cut.
If there's anything pop up if I search it on the computer. Because I can actually use a computer as Aggie.
You pull up McCulloch, and there's a bunch of stuff that pops up. There's
Death.
Someone that died a few years back when they tried to reopen Jazzland is Bo's Bayou.
Oi! Child.
What?
Excuse me?
Run!
Stay out of the doorway.
What is not the right answer?
Right.
Especially the what?
The correct answer is ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Lessons from the South.
Lot of
Brought to you
times-
by Tears of
A lot
Kindness.
of times it's actually, yes, ma'am.
Or else that up in my house, a shoe would have been already thrown.
The chuckle rang.
Chocolates. Yes.
So, just as the first one is like there's a death of a Desiree McCullough at Bo's Bayou, the reopened water park. Apparently, something broke in it.
Why is there a possum with titties in this picture? The hell?
Yeah, there's pretending possum there. There is also reports of another person related to the McCulloch family, possibly involved in a fire in Monroe, like the big fire at the old, at what was going to become the new like insurance headquarters downtown that caught fire. There seems to be a reference to an individual that resembled the already dead individual being there, so they're not sure if like this was if someone's like multiply, like there's an accusation someone's faking their death multiple times to reclaim insurance money at this point.
Like Ray's PGs did.
Oh. Wait, you're going to have to tell me that story later. I didn't know that.
Not when we're liable on the internet.
Right.
No,
No, we
no,
don't
I
need
got you.
So you also see reports of a individual named Darius and a fire down just south of Shreveport at what was supposed to be a revitalized inn,
Well, weird shit happens with them. So
and
we'll see.
apparently a church in New Orleans that also burnt down.
It's a whole family of
Did we set the
arsonists.
church on fire?
Yep.
Remember us stabbing people in it?
When you killed one of the vampires, it kind of caught stuff on fire and y'all just left.
Did it?
It did?
I don't remember kidding on fire.
I don't remember.
And if that didn't happen,
It did
the
now.
devil did it. The devil did it when he left.
The devil made us do it. Oh my god.
Little B starting on the Tulane football team this year.
No, that he had went to the place with the lacrosse team.
Oh yeah, that's right. So seems to be a lot of arson connected to this family.
Oh my god. Arson.
Don't know.
What we didn't
I don't know
know.
if that's a good thing in that art gallery, but yeah, I guess
At least it's not the Louvre.
it's not my art. Okay. I'm gonna dial the number.
What is the ringtone?
That the ringtone is going to be like "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls" by TLC.
Oh, that's a
It
throwback.
used to be fire.
And then that as soon as that it'll just be like, oh, just hold on right quick, and then you just hear like clippers going on, like, yes, hello, that this is Josie, who this?
I'm looking for Joseline McCulloch.
Yes, that this is her. That hold on right quick. Now, Ray, that I'm gonna have to line you up right quick. So, zzz,
My ear.
that you would just be alright. Yes, that who are you?
Hi. My name is Aggie. I am from the Muppets, the Paranormal Society in Monroe.
Paranormal Society.
I found you on our Rolodex. I'm in need of some help on an investigation in Shreveport. I didn't. There's not much on here about you, but you're one of the people I could contact.
Oh, okay. Then let me just get down with like little Ray, and then you say, where are you at located? And then she still just have the phone up, just edging him up.
There's some the whole time this kid.
Where are you located?
I am up in Richwood, just like at like Joe's barbershop.
Oh, I am in Monroe.
Oh, then that's just like a 5-minute drive.
We're over by the Piccadilly, and the Bojangles are finally fucking open.
Oh, that nasty ass chicken place. Okay, I'll be there.
Oh man, you're gonna don't start a fight
Thank
with
you.
kid.
With me?
That was weird.
Hashtag Team Popeyes. -1 Popeyes specifically.
I don't care how pretty
We
it looks
can
now.
like multiple fried chicken
Yes,
places.
we can like multiple fried chicken.
No, I did that
places.
mostly to get her face because,
We don't need it the one by the college.
no, deep fried micro braid on the bottom.
You don't need it the
chicken
one by the
strip.
So
college.
to basically explore the scene that like Liv Ray Ray that he doesn't matter, that you just basically just see like
That is so not cool. I'm a new BBEJ. I'm writing it down.
You
Night
did
of-
this to
Night
us,
of the Ray
Spencer.
Ray's Revenge.
You did this to us.
Liv Ray Ray is mad because that his line got messed up.
Dewey, did you eat a fuzzy?
So anyway, then that you see that this kind of like about early 40s, kind of like Creole-ish woman that she has, that the big two like hood braids going down, and then that she has the face of Gabrielle Union, but it's built like one of the Serena, that the Williams sisters. And then that she is basically like wearing like just like urban gear, joggers, and mini footwear. But one thing that is very, very noticeable is like that she has this chain necklace that has like 3 skulls that got like, I would say, let's just go with opal like jewelry inside each of their eyes. And then she just like, all right, then like Liv Ray Ray, then that's gonna be since you are a child that let's see here, barbershop prices. Then that'll be $15. That's a 20.
You
That-
were talking about paranormal society.
Like, you're talking about like weird witchy shit. You almost
Scaring
got
this
his
kid
ear.
out.
Oh no, that I wasn't talking about all of that. That is just a friend that they just wanted to do an interview for something.
Also, everybody keeps calling me Little Ray Ray. I'm 35.
Gaslighting this boy.
Not really. Jesse's like,
That that Ray Ray Senior just come on and be like, hey yo,
he's 25.
it tracks. Well then that just gonna be like, yeah. Then I'm gonna have to go somewhere. Then I had and then she just cleans up her little barber area. And
That's
then
like, all I can think of now is Don't Be a Menace.
in South Central while you are drinking your juice in the hood.
Your dad's played by a younger actor than the character playing you.
And then that down that 165, you see a 1962 Chevy Impala Sport Coupe Black.
So you stole it from the Winchesters.
No,
You
that
stole it
this
from-
no
You
that
said it's a 62 Impala?
yes, 62
Yeah, the
Impala Sport
Winchesters have a
Coupe.
67 Impala. Get your facts straight. Do your
And then
research.
that this is from the movie Set It Off.
I'm not
Actually,
I'm not gonna do any research. That show can burn.
anyway, then that that I just pull up there and then that then that's who you see kind of just like trying to find a parking spot because because with the ollies there it's like nobody knows how to park and then they take up parking spots
There's one truck taking up 4 spots, but not in the manner you initially would think.
and then I just go ahead and then just park
I just hit that some.
that the golfers are probably done for the day, so just park there because I can. And then that she just gets out and just like knocks on the door of Muppets.
It is open.
And then that you saw what I just described. Walk in like, are you Miss Haggy?
Yes.
Why yes, Joseline. That you can just call me Josie. It's fine.
Oh, hello. Thank you for coming. I just get straight to the point. I got a call from a guy in Shreveport.
Mm-hmm.
There is a art gallery thing opening this weekend, and they think the place is haunted.
Haunted?
They said there's been stuff moving, weird things happening. They just got 2 paintings that make them feel like they're being watched. It's
And then you kind of see her eye just twitch a little bit, be like, must be some damn vampire shit or
They
something.
didn't mention any vampires or anything like that, but I think it was more...
Oh, did you say that out loud or we just...
Yes, that she said
Okay.
that out
I think it
loud.
was more worrying about the ghostly things.
Ghost fires. Ghost vampires.
I mean, it doesn't start until Saturday, but they wanted it to look into as soon as possible.
Is it a paid gig?
I think so.
You'll usually charge. You
Yes.
don't really charge fees in Muppets. but you very aggressively ask for donations and Patreon support.
That is probably Sonny's gig. Just
we
basically.
sort of
I got like
asked
Gary's
for
really good at
donations.
getting y'all Patreon support.
We
He's
started
giving
talking
y'all the
about ask for
YouTube.
donations when they're done. It's just some of us are very convincing.
I mean that you know
my God,
that's
Gary
fair.
makes y'all's version of Nuke's top 5.
What?
Like the spooky videos that post up on YouTube.
No.
Just Gary. So it looks like
No.
something's moving.
Oh my God.
No, that I think that Sonny would be the PR to fix whatever he does wrong.
Redubs everything on YouTube.
Redubs everything, get actual good stuff saying, but so then that I am just curious that why did my name appear up in a Rolodex?
I don't know.
Who uses Rolodex anymore?
I went through several that I know and they're not available. And you popped up and I searched your name and I saw some weird things connected to it.
Oh yeah, that my family has had some
I thought the
that they
arson
had some
apparently.
arson. I mean, then that you know that just after that the death of my daughter, Desiree, the funeral was solemn. That you know that my bitch ass husband didn't show up there.
There's some
Spill
context here.
all
I'm
the
not
tea.
aware of.
Spill all the tea.
I'm sorry.
No,
Aggie.
I mean
sharing.
that you know that I'm not really that. It's just that whenever that I get close to paranormal activity, it just brings me back to those times that.
No, but, I mean, if you don't want to help,
No, that I want to help. I will help by all means necessary because then that whatever had happened to me, I don't want it to happen to anybody on this earth.
I don't know if we're looking into much serious or just some spookies or just some psychological shit, but
I mean, I'll be willing to help. I mean, that it's better than just just let me see here. Oh, that Tanya got to deal with my client, Mr. Jenkins. Oh, his line's so fucked up all the time that he got to use a road map to find it.
I don't know what any of that means. But I will trust you on that. I think I'm going to have to email some of my professors because I don't think I'm meeting class part of this week. But
Well, you know you got that one professor that's all about Arthurian legends that usually covers you and takes care of stuff for you.
I would email that professor. What time of day is it?
Roll.
3.
There you go. That's the time of day it is.
It's pretty late if we go to Shreveport now. But
I mean that I know how to drive. I mean, I can drive.
yeah, but by the time we get there, it's almost 4 o'clock and everything will be shut down. I don't know if we should do this tomorrow.
I don't know how fast.
It's 2 hours to Shreveport.
Yeah, I don't know how fast y'all driving.
1.5 hours.
Yeah, 2 hour with traffic.
Because Shreveport has traffic all the way back to Menden.
It's 3 o'clock right now. Y'all try to leave. That means you're going to be hitting all the out of school traffic in Ruston too.
Out of the school traffic. See, now I'm trying to think about my route.
Tomorrow morning.
Just slaps the tape in. I don't want no scrub, and just starts driving full tilt.
I mean that we cannot meet tomorrow. Do we got anybody else joining us?
No one else in Muppets was able to make it. But if you could, I don't have a car, so but I'm at ULM. If you could pick me up from there, we can go to Shreveport.
Oh, absolutely. I mean that I can make room up in the Impala. It's fine.
No Scrubs and Ed Sheeran's Shape of You have the exact same melody line, the exact same. It's like 2 beats off on tempo. You can mash them up and it's beautiful. Sorry, continue.
Okay. That it tracks.
I will contact the
No, we gotta do it on a whackaphone.
the guy over in Shreveport and let him know we'll be coming in the morning then.
All right.
I appreciate your help. I guess we could have done this over the phone, so I'm sorry I drove all the way.
No,
here.
that is fine. Then I was done for the day. That I was just on my last head to cut.
Okay. Well, I am in Washita Hall, so if you just want to pick me up there in the morning,
All right.
8,
Will do.
8:30.
She's learned how to say it because I got a feeling the first time I am an Oachita
What the
hall.
oh she died.
At least that we did. At least that whenever we was in a Spanish club trip, we had got called the Washateria Parish. With tracks, I'm like, oh my god.
I want to say something smarter like to that, but that works.
Why is this building called Oshit? The fuck?
But anyway, then
shit.
that. But anyway, then after that, you know that she just leaves, and then that she just basically just goes through and then just be like.
I called the guy at Shreveport and let him know we're coming in the morning.
Okay, he's very happy about it. As you hang up, you can see that there is a message on the phone.
What the fuck now?
Attention, Muppets. That last mission that you sent me in Autoloth has us both in jail.
Oh God.
In South Dakota.
I should know this is a ghost.
Yes. I mean, it's a message.
I know.
Yes, I'm talking. Yes, I called them Autoloth.
Gary, why did you send the weird kid and the ghost to South Dakota?
The weird kid.
He's all the way in another storeroom. Like he's like 5 storerooms. I was like, but we originally went to Lafayette,
How the fuck did they
How do we
Dakota?
get South Dakota?
and then we dealt with the wormhole,
There was a wormhole.
Oh my
I'm like
And
god.
looking through
now-
notes like, what the fuck is he talking about?
and now we are in jail in South Dakota because we popped out over a police investigation.
Writing that one down.
I'm not sure exactly what happened. I'm missing a shoe. It's cold.
I am basing that one off of Hangover. Thank you.
I'm flipping through the notes on the table like, what the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck is...
Be scared, because I'm going to make that one good.
Oh God.
What the heck? I walk over, Ace. Gary!
What?
What the fuck did you send the weird British kid?
Oh yeah, like people were talking about a big worm.
He went through a little room. What the hell? You need to call him back. I have stuff to do.
Where is he?
South Dakota, apparently.
I ain't got minutes for that.
Gary, it's the 2000s.
Yeah, and he holds up a Nokia mini brick that has been
Go
duct
back to
taped.
the office.
Fuck. Someone just rolls. Yeah, Yahtzee. Kill all your orcs. I don't know what it was.
I use my telepathy
Uh-huh.
to talk to Gary. You're going to lose a lot more than orcs if you don't get your ass back there so I can get some things done.
Fine. You see him scraping his minis into like a box full of foam.
And when it's like me doing telepathy, it's almost kind of like when Laudna does her messaging. It's kind of like little whispers in the background. Like, nothing quite saying anything, but...
back here right now. I'm just that tumor. I'm just the tumor forming in the back of your head. Whispering to you like this. I'm bad ASMR while she gives a
Oh my
message.
god.
Cliff, don't let them back in again tonight.
Totes. Got it.
I'm so proud of you. It's beautiful.
I've been to the store enough.
It's
And
great. It's absolutely the
Just
accuratest.
looks just a Gary. You cut off.
that
Starts playing Hailstorm.
to kind of basically add like Ron up into the mix, that you will see a member's name by the name of Clovis Blue, and then that on his little Rolodex index, he said if he is not available, contact Ron.
Aw, I wanted this to be awkward meetup at the gallery.
I'm fine with this. It works because I completely forgot about Clovis, who totally kidnapped an old man. Wasn't Clovis your
I was
agent?
leaving though.
No, that he was the initiate.
I thought he was the one that was in the
No, that
Ruby
is a
Fest.
natty. Yes, he was up in the
Yeah, he
Ruby-
kidnapped Jimothy. He and Jimothy left. He's like, the organization will take care of you.
I was leaving.
Oh,
I wasn't looking at the Rolodex.
right.
Yep.
Oh, the next morning maybe or something.
She's picking me up at my dorm.
Mm-hmm.
You find a sticky note randomly from Deus Ex Machina. Because it's not Deus. It's Duas. It's his cousin.
Oh god.
It'd probably be Deus Ex Machinis.
What the fuck?
Chaos.
The redneck version of God and the Machine.
Who the fuck is... I don't know who
Wait, hold on,
either of these people are.
Hold on. Would the deep South Christian version of God and the Machine be Jesus Take the Wheel?
It's
can
your
be if
world.
you choose to make it.
No, I'm just asking.
It's your world, my dude.
Jesus Take the... No, at least cut back into the skid so you don't skid out, lady. You got a kid in the back. I've listened to that song too much.
Wow.
Anyway. So, next
I don't
morning.
know who the fuck either of these people are.
So don't call the number. Seems sketch. Don't do
It's
it.
up to you.
Abba, are you trying to tell me something? I'm confused.
You can smell Axe body spray on the sticky note.
Ooh.
It's obviously from Gary.
How was
Gary
Gary?
get to my door?
That's so bad.
Because I probably just called Gary like, what the fuck?
What?
Gary!
What?
What the fuck were you in my door?
Or was it?
What the fuck is this sticky note that has Axe body spray on it?
I
Who
might-
the fuck is... Who the fuck are these people?
Hold on, let me check the Rolodex. But here's a phone number.
Why the fuck do you want me to call them? And why the fuck... How are you in my dorm?
I
This is a
wasn't-
girl's dorm, what the fuck?
I had sticky notes of people who play Warhammer. Maybe I dropped one that got stuck to your shoe and it's at your dorm.
Why did you write this person's name down?
Probably because they have a sweet thing of blood angels.
I don't understand what they were saying half the time.
Neither does the keeper.
I'm the one that doesn't speak full English and I don't understand you. I am the foreign exchange student here and I don't understand what the fuck you're talking about half the time.
Go faster.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Say more faster.
I don't speak tea kettle.
Yes, Shani, what the fuck? Fine.
I did take a little Polish. That's not pleasant.
Oh.
Growls in Polish. Did I win? Did I get one?
Growls in Polish.
Growls and
Let's
bones.
just go.
I got one. Yay.
I have to go back when I edit it and just put growls in Polish underneath her.
I don't know who the fuck this is. I'm not
So
calling-
don't call it.
I'm not calling anybody.
Okay.
I don't trust Gary. Why the fuck he left it there? So I ain't using it. Dewey,
Let
you
me
are
solo
exposed.
her. I got this.
Dewey only has the blanket like over his top hat.
That's okay.
His weenies out.
It's not on stream.
No.
Fine.
Also, it's a dog dork. I don't think that gets
So basically, that Joseline comes up, and then that you can like basically hear like the Steve Harvey Morning Show going on, and
Oh my god. I ran and got the chicken biscuit. And then waiting outside the door, just like shoveling in my face.
then you just hear the horn, bump bump.
Kind of forward.
What?
Did you get
Kinda
her?
figured.
Did you get any breakfast for her?
I got one for her, yes.
Oh, thank you. Then that's sweet. And then she also has like McDonald's. I got this chicken McGriddle.
Oh, cool. Good breakfast then.
Time to compare the chicken. That's been the whole. Sorry, everybody. This has been a ruse the entire time.
That's
There's
next
another
week.
chicken tasting thing.
That's next,
It's not a chicken war.
that's next week.
That's next week.
Oh god, we gotta be blindfolded and use forks for that.
Yes, you do. Anyway,
Because we can tell the breading from the different restaurants by sight and feel.
That's
So
fair.
we've got to do that, and we got to do it dry. Because if we got Raising Cane sauce, everything's Raising Cane's chicken.
right. So we are basically driving down I-20. Then it just drive.
Okay. I'm not gonna make anybody roll for this. Nothing weird happens on the interstate other than, like, you can tell. I mean, it's not like that one time that the truck full of chicken fat blew up on I-20.
I mean, I remember that.
Oh no, that shut down I-20 for 3 days.
Yeah.
Shit was bad.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
School was almost canceled. And that was between Ruston and West Monroe.
Uh-huh.
A truck a tanker truck carrying chicken fat that could be rendered to make grease.
Schmaltz. It's called schmaltz.
Overheated and exploded on the interstate.
The smell was bad.
Covering all 4 lanes, the median, and trees on either side. With
What year did this happen?
This was like not even that long ago, though.
no, we've had 2 chicken fat explosions on I-20.
I remember though, because it was a Tuesday. It was Chicken Fat Tuesday, and it was around Mardi Gras time too, because it was like a really out of season hot day.
Yeah, so it was one of those of the chicken fat got or the chicken grease got cold, chicken grease got hot, chicken grease go boom.
I don't recall this.
Nobody died.
I remember Chicken Fat Tuesday.
But the reason it took so long to clean up is they had to get hazmat involved because it was literally up in the trees at the top and was a health issue.
The fuck?
I can only imagine having to claim that on your insurance. What happened to your car? Chicken fat.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so y'all do not have the chickocalypse happen while you're driving.
That's good.
It was 2007.
That is the year before I moved here.
So that's not recent. That's been a minute.
It was.
Yeah.
It was March.
That is the year we started dating.
It was March 13th.
Oh shit, that was right after my birthday.
Sorry.
So anyway,
So
That would have been like right when we started dating.
This still makes me happy.
our relationship does not start with a chicken fat.
No, it just kind of started around the same time.
anyway.
There's no correlation.
Our friendship predates.
Oh, correlation does not equal causation. Spurious correlations.
Anyway, there's no chicken explosion.
The universe is full of so much love. Chicken explode!
You broke Neysa.
Hold on.
Okay.
Write this down.
No.
Chicken fat monster. Anyway. So y'all make it there. It is it's a very, very pretty grounds. There seems to be a decent sized garden with walk path around that goes out into the woods. There's some sculpture. The building itself is very much a mid-century concrete gussied up building. Everybody has seen the pretentious pretentious concrete building that like they put pebbles and shells into portions of so that, like they could differentiate the wall because it's artsy. It's a flat roof building, which means it leaks.
I feel a little bit underdressed for this, and besides that, I'd probably kick my hood ass out of this place.
Aggie over there eating a third chicken biscuit. What?
In a like an oversized hoodie. I heard we're good.
Just, I'm sorry. I just see like Serena Williams, but from the hood, and then like Audrey Plaza getting out of a car to go do work at
Her
the
hair's
art,
shorter than that.
going to do work at the art museum. Okay, Audrey Plaza from that weird movie we watched.
Oh god.
Oh.
A Night with whatever is where Daryl was the love interest.
Yeah, that was a weird ass movie.
Oh, that movie.
It was so stupid, but I loved it.
So, any other cars around?
What does Ron drive?
1983 VW Rabbit GTI black.
You see this beat up ass old GTI
Yep.
out that it looks like it might have been hit by a troll at one point. Or been used to hit a troll at one point.
Going to just approach just like cautiously. Gonna
Ain't nobody
just,
in the car.
I was
oh,
gonna say, Ron, they're getting there early. This is before it's open. Did you sleep in your car in the parking lot?
No, I got there. I left yesterday. Like whenever I woke up with the,
Yeah, I'm
I
just saying
packed and
either you had to stay in a hotel or did you sleep in your car?
I would have stayed in a hotel.
Okay.
I ain't terribly broke. That's why I live off the grid, so I can save money for investigations.
You're able to afford a whole Best Western.
I know, right? Such
Best
an upgrade in
Western.
my life. I gotta. I can't sleep in the car anymore. My back, man, it's getting bad.
I am the chosen, but they haven't chosen to give me joint replacement yet.
Ron is pushing 40.
Maybe it belongs to someone who averts her.
yeah, I mean, that. could just be a thing. So let me just.
Hold on, we got 2 people in their 40s and a college student. This is going to be like the most dysfunctional family event ever.
I mean that the last hunt was dysfunctional.
We're never not dysfunctional.
But
Okay, no, the last hunt was entertaining because we had Arteloth being 100% serious for reals the entire time. And then you had, I used to be a Christian TV show ghost hunter.
But anyway, then that I just gotta just make sure that I got my carry permit, and then that just I hope then that this can work just in case.
Am I supposed to have one of those?
That you will be fine. I got friends in high places.
I pull out a 9mm. You sure?
I have the same gun.
I also have this and I pull out a big ass knife.
Oh, that I don't want to pull out my weapon, my special weapon just yet. That
I just like this thing my Baba gave it to me. It's very useful.
She just flips it around.
that you know
Stick it back in my boot.
that she just basically just does just like some wisp kind of just dealio that it just kind of has that old voodoo magic vibe to it.
Oh shit,
just
that's really
like,
fancy.
yes, and then that my weapon is always on me. And then
Mine
she
too, but it's solid.
and then that she just points at the necklace.
Oh, so you know the magic-y things.
Yes, I
I
know
do- I
that
can
the
do a
bippity
little
boppity boo.
I can do a little bit.
Okay, Ron,
So,
you're at the door and no one has come to answer for like a hot couple minutes.
yeah.
They said they'd be here.
Yeah. So I see another set of wheels pull up in the antique wheels.
I think there's someone up at the front door.
Yeah, then that
This middle-aged Greek dude.
No. Ron is goth, remember?
This
describe.
middle-aged goth Greek dude.
All in black, hip chains, combat boots, has the really straight, long black hair, with the bangs.
Chris Angel.
Cause we goth. Yeah. Long sleeves too. What time of year is it?
Now-ish time of year, so I mean, it could be hot, it could be cold in the same day.
Yeah.
Long black coat, fingerless gloves, because we can.
Everybody was wearing.
I mean that
fingerless
you know
gloves.
that the guy up there that we can see that if he's one of the workers or not.
We got to go.
Does give off the I work in an art studio vibe with the amount of black and long hair and fingerless gloves. Looks like they listen to The Cure a lot.
Aggie's gonna start.
Aggie,
Same.
what is The Cure?
Hey, do you work here?
Nope. Might seek employment though. Seems like my kind of place.
There's no one answering the door.
Yeah.
Nope. I was told to wait. Somebody would be alone to open the door, and no doors.
You got a name?
Ron.
I go put a bang on the door.
Joseline.
Why are we abusing the architecture? Please don't abuse the architecture.
As you bang the door, it echoes. I mean, it's like one of those big, like this section of the door is a glass door. And then there's like the glass window that has like the bottom third is like tinted.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I'm gonna pull out my little phone. It's basically a track phone.
You got a burner.
Man, that
It's cheap.
I mean that.
It's a Mint Mobile.
It works.
Oh, Mint Mobile's a good brand.
I'm gonna.
It's your
at
Deadpool
least-
phone.
At least it's not Cricket.
I saved the number that Mr. Alexander called me on.
Salamander?
Yeah, it's a really weird fucking name.
So you're calling.
Salazar.
You can hear ringing coming from inside the building. But no one picks up.
Fucking hear you, are you serious?
Y'all give me investigative mystery.
Yeah.
I knew we should have stopped at the Waffle House on the way.
We actually had a game without a Waffle House last time, and I felt like I did something wrong.
Which game?
The filler game, Vagaventer, they didn't have time to get to a Waffle House because Waffle House closed in the snowstorm.
Just a straight 9.
Okay.
Oh, right here.
7. You and I get one apiece.
12.
I think that means y'all can ask 5.
Yeah.
Is that all of them?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so
5,
we will
7.
start with Neysa, go to Spence, then go to Emily, and then Emily will finish it out.
Alrighty. What happened here?
As far as you know, someone left their cell phone?
I am going to ask the big one. What is being concealed here?
You look off to the side, and there's one of those very fake stones that probably has a key in it.
That Joseline just starts just walking towards us like one of these fake stones.
Well, no, it's like there are rocks
Right.
around. So, I'm sorry, in my head, this makes sense because of what the place it is. There's the glass windows that have a little partition in the bottoms and then there's like the gravel flower bed in front that serves no purpose. And there's like some stones put in that to be decorative. There's one that is very much plastic.
Oh, that easily enough that I probably recognize it anyway.
Okay.
Finish it up.
Can't wait till she opens the door because.
No, you gotta ask him now.
Where did it go?
The phone seems to be coming from the door to an open office. You can kind of see through the blinds.
What? Yeah, you already asked what happened here, didn't you?
That was Neysa.
Yeah.
Child, stop running! There's not enough room in the living room to run.
That's... What was I going to do? I don't fucking know.
Huh?
I guess what was I going to do? I don't know what else I can't see anything.
There's not a best way in? Or is that
Let's
read a bad situation?
Let's read bad situation.
What was it gonna do? Y'all were probably gonna wait out here until somebody showed up, but she found a key. So y'all probably gonna go in now.
That people just, the oldest trick in the book. At least have a garden gnome or something to hide a key in. That these artsy types that they don't know what's coming to them. That anybody can easily break into this place.
Gnomes are so plebeian, though.
I mean, you could also just kick in the door, but...
I don't feel like vandalism is the appropriate response.
Somewhere in your head. It is only breaking and entering if you break. Now it's just trespassing.
Just basically going to like turn the key.
Goes in, door unlocks.
No alarm system or anything like that.
Nope.
That's odd. That normally that these places have some kind of like alarm system. You know?
If you ladies will allow me the honor of being the first over the threshold of this obvious dangerous situation, and I'm gonna go inside.
Just that the eyebrow raise is
This
just
motherfucker tried to white knight us.
The fuck?
I don't know these people.
No,
So
you
go,
either.
You go walking in, and since you're the first one in, Ron, there is the unmistakable smell of death.
I'm gonna lean back and kind of elbow the door back open to tell them we're going to want to call 911.
I walk in.
I walk in.
Oh, sure, you're just
Going to also
shoving past
call.
me then?
No,
Okay.
no, that we are
I'm
not
small.
shoving
I
in.
duck under you. Duck under your arm.
Mm.
The fuck happened?
Smells like phyllo dough and regret.
Oh,
I
Going
didn't mean
to-
him.
I
So-
don't do well with cops. Somebody else call it,
I
please.
could tell where the phone was, so what was going on?
Did you go straight for the office where the phone was?
You said I could kind of see it.
Yeah,
So-
you could see through the door, and you figure that's probably that's where the noise is coming from. Aggie, as you get in there, you see a twisted, mangled body
Oh shit!
that seems to have been smeared into the wall in a decorative pattern.
Oh.
Just legs, red viscera and swirls, arm sticking out, head part way out, and then the rest of the head looking almost like a Picasso.
911.
I'm gonna go to the desk and look and see if there's like a panic button or anything. Is there any kind of an alarm panel?
Yeah, there is. It was never, whatever happened, it wasn't set.
Ah. But that's strange.
Is there a panic button on the alarm system? Okay. Neysa doesn't know how alarm systems work.
No,
Yeah,
Neysa's
that
a
they
podunk
normally
redneck.
do. That they normally do.
This
But
is the plastic used to be white and now it's yellow, is how old this security system is. It's gotten the nicotine stain without ever having anybody smoke near it.
that's how old.
I'm gonna go back to the front doors and like get some of the big actual rocks to like prop open the doors so that we have a potential escape route.
I mean, you could lock them at the top. I mean, these are the...
Again, Neysa is a podunk redneck. Sure, yeah. But
you
I'm
could-
also
you
going to
could-
put rocks for additional security.
Okay, noted. There are now rocks and locks on these doors. Rocks and locks.
Alright.
But no bagels and locks.
No.
I cannot go back to Angola. Don't want to go back to
The fuck?
Angola.
Angola?
Are you sure you want me to call 911?
Yes, you can
There's
call.
there's a dead body
I'm just
smeared
saying
on the
that she
wall
doesn't-
like
she
a
doesn't go back
rococo.
to prison
On
down
the other
there.
side of the phone here, Caddo Parish Police Department.
Hi. You're
R.W. Norton Gallery, dead body. Send somebody.
What?
Will you tell them then?
There's
You didn't give me a fucking chance.
Ma'am, is there a disturbance? Do you need assistance? Hold on. Do you need a large pepperoni pizza with no mushrooms?
No, we're at the gallery that this dude just shot it and there's a dead body that's kind of smushed. Somebody got killed over here, so we need cops.
All right, we'll send a deputy over.
Oh, that's cool.
And the coroner.
We don't need anybody to kick a boot.
Fuck, that was
Oh, okay.
odd.
You can see my opinion of coroners.
It's an elected office.
Body's
don't-
dead.
You
Yep,
don't
mhm,
even have
dead.
to have a degree for it. It's an elected office. Oh, God.
Ask that you know.
deputy?
Going to read a bad situation while all of this is going on.
Okay, yeah, you can do
Oh.
that.
Okay, I got a 12.
All right, ask questions. I believe you get.
I get 3.
Hold on, is it 3 or is it?
It is a 3 on a 10 plus hold 3.
I always think there was one that was a 2.
That is on investigative mystery. You hold 2 on read a bad situation.
that's
It's a
right.
hold 3.
Okay,
Okay,
I
so
was getting those reversed.
going to best way to protect the victims.
The victim's already dead.
Fair enough. Dangers haven't noticed yet.
At the moment, no.
At the moment, no, I don't like that. Best way out.
The door you came through.
Okay.
Is there... Can I do a quick look around the office to see if there's any... Like, is this where they have, like, the security cams or anything like that?
Not in this part of the office. There seems to be another door that goes further back,
Okay. I want to
but
get...
it's like just past the goo body.
Can I walk past the goo body? Or is it, like, all over the floor? Too?
You'll have to step over it. The carpet's mushy and soggy.
Okay, could I go over the desk? Like, clamber over the desk?
Totally can.
Cool. We'll do that.
Okay.
But as I'm clambering over the desk, I'm checking to... Like, I already looked under to see if there was, like, a panic button. Is there anything on the desk that's...
Oh, there's a ton of stuff on the desk. Looks like paper. Very messy desktop.
Anything that could be directly related to Picasso bot over here?
You're not... No, nothing on this desk strikes you as
Okay.
totally smeared that dude into a wall like he's part of an ink painting.
No blood spatter on the desk or anything?
Nope.
Okay. So, yeah, going over the desk to get to the other door without disturbing soggy carpet and
Door's
lovely sanguine. Okay.
locked. Are you?
I'll put my ear to it first.
Don't hear anything.
Is the body on the wall a security guard? Like
You
uniform?
There's not a uniform. It looks like a button-up shirt and slacks.
No visible keys or anything?
Going to basically pull out like basically that her brass knuckles, aka some tactical gloves that got the whole knuckle things in it.
Stealing my entire shtick.
Going to basically like pick up the phone and then like hit the, what kind of phone is it?
It is now, as you pick it up, it is a very cracked screen.
Cracked screen.
Going
to try to
older model of an iPhone.
Okay, going to hit the middle button to see if it's a photo or anything that pops up.
All that pops up is it looks like a very happy family.
Color. Describe the family.
Looks like your average middle class white artsy fartsy family.
Does that the alleged father or somebody on the phone picture look like the mangled body?
Kind of hard to tell. I mean, they all have dark hair, and this individual has dark hair.
That this not making any sense at all.
Can I come back to the desk and like try the drawers for like I'm looking for keys. If there's no keys, I'm kicking in the door.
Yeah, if you're looking around, there's no keys.
Then I'm gonna go kick in the door at the back of the office.
Maybe don't make reasons for
Roll
the
me
cops
kick
to
some
suspect
ass.
you.
They don't need to know. They don't need to know it's me, unless you're blabbing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 12.
You kick it and you bust the jam on this thing.
Cool.
Door swings open, carrying part of the drywall, part of the jam, deadbolt still out.
I'll let it fall naturally. I'm not gonna.
No, it swings out. It's still on the hinges. You just literally kicked it, busted the frame to where this swings open now with a chunk of the wall and door still on it.
It can do that. I don't care. Because if I do anything to mess with it, it's going to be more obvious that somebody was messing with it. Mm-hmm. I'm just letting it be a part of the damage. So, is the room a security cam room?
You do notice another desk in here, and it does look like there is some type of CTV.
Okay. Lean back around. Either of you gals know about hacking or...
Not really.
Cool, you got my back, right? And I'm gonna go sit at the desk.
Okay.
What the fuck is this guy?
So that's going on. The response time is really good to the art museum.
Good for them.
The response time is really good to the art museum as a cop car has pulled in the parking lot and you see two individuals getting out.
I go meet them at the door.
Same.
Okay, one of them, man about 6'1", balding, not gracefully. Like it's kind of got the wispies back here, like they tried to do something with it, but the hairline is migrated a couple inches back. Stubbly. Has a jacket that says coroner.
Okay.
And the other one you can see is another heavy-set individual.
Okay.
You feel mean thinking this, but head kind of resembles a gourd.
He has an unfortunate face.
Well, it's not that he's... it's an unfortunate face. It's just very long forehead, not necessarily going bald, but very large forehead, round lower face.
He looks like Bert.
Uh,
It's Bert and Ernie.
the worst version of Bert and Ernie. But the officer comes up. I'm Officer Stan.
Officer Stan.
I'm the one they're called.
All right. If y'all just
that's
take
understandable.
Take us in real quick.
Sure.
It's in the office here. It's not good.
It's not good.
All right. Some of my other partners are going to be getting here real quick. Just want us to tosses the coroner, who does not look happy about being awake. Tape to start setting up the police tape around this place.
Just lead them over to the
Just
office.
lead them over to the office.
You lead them over to the office, and the officer goes, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Whew. I'm good. Nope.
You okay?
Yep. All right.
You don't happen to know who it is on the wall, do you?
I have no goddamn clue. The door's busted in too.
It was like that.
It was like that.
Working on the security footage for you, friend.
Just gonna do the head turn like.
Who's that?
Name's Ron.
His name is Ron.
The officer is going to go around and sidestep over the legs in the soaking carpet. Go, I'm going to need you to come out of there right now.
Do you want me to finish what I'm doing on the security
Absolutely
footage?
not. I need you to come out here right now. I don't know you from Dick, or Tom, or Harry Dick.
Or Jesus?
I need you to step out here real quick.
Before they arrived, was I able to pull anything on the
Roll
security
me
footage?
sharp. I feel this fits the most underneath that. This is kind of an act under pressure.
Yeah, that's Snake Eyes.
All right, so with that, we're going to actually go to break because it's the boys' medicine time. We got to get him ready for bed here in a second. So we will be back in about 10:15, everybody.
With me doing crime.
You already did crime. No one's sitting here going, we invited the cops to a murder. Let's just crawl over the desk and kick open the door. No one will notice. Shit, we fingerprinted everything and all we got was Kratos, God of War. Anyway, you'll put us up to...
So we
Shit.
got Kratos. To be determined, whatever I am, and we got
Don't worry about
spooky.
this.
Oh god, I hit the wrong button.
What'd you hit? Did
Stop streaming.
Okay, we'll fix it. We'll
We
fix
will
it.
fix it.
Just go ahead and hit stop recording too.
I'm sorry.
And switch back.
I fixed what I broke.
All right,
And we're back.
we're back, y'all. Sorry,
I made a boo-boo.
we ended stream instead of just going to please stand by, but that's not that big a deal.
I made the boo-boo.
So, Rod,
Yo!
you marked experience.
Yeah, and that does bring up a question. That would be my number 5 experience. Do I get to include that now or no?
We'll see.
Okay.
Actually, I run a series of one-shots with this until I run the actual campaign I have for it. So yeah, go ahead and look at your level up.
Okay, cool. I already...
So you do that, and what you were pulling off of this of act under pressure results in you very aggressively, as you're standing up, and not sneaky as you thought it was, slam a jump drive in, and you feel your hand keep going, and you hear the breaking of plastic. And then all of a sudden the security system.
Oh, shit.
The officer. Yeah, I'm just gonna need you to
Oh,
come
what
on
was
right
that?
out here.
That was before
Okay,
that
I'm
was
sorry.
before he showed up,
Okay,
and so
that's
now
right.
that he showed up, I've got jump drive back in pocket. I was trying to see if I could fix what I broke.
You punched a hole in a computer. You can't fix that.
Oops.
This is a Mac. You think
This-
you can take that level of damage?
This is why Ron spent $3K on his gaming system, cause aggro gaming.
You've gone through so many controllers. There's just a wall. You literally, instead of having like a knife board or an axe board, it's just something you chunk controllers at and see how deep into the wood paneling you can get it.
Okay, I'm going to take Dutiful as my level up. This says, whenever your fate rears its ugly head and you act in accordance with any of your fate tags, mark experience. If it's a heroic tag, take +1 forward.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna regret this, but remember I have that aspect that you do things with.
You
I-
have secrets.
The Darth said you
Yep, I'm looking at those.
To wrap up my bad decisions, I will sheepishly walk out of the...
Right now, I'm going to need you to move. You're looking like you're in a 1980s movie as the kid in the background, the reject ass. Over this dead body, take a wide step.
I'll do so. I'm
I
not
need you to
arguing.
go out
at
there
this-
and there's a set of seats. I need you to take one.
Seat? There are seats?
Now, magic, you know what? Something that the DM didn't describe. There's the bucket seats from like the 70s. You know, like the one that's like a rail.
Oh.
that has,
Like out
six
on the
left.
sidewalk or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm just going to need you to take a seat right out there.
Alright. And I'll go sit. Because I did a boo-boo.
As you're waiting, you see another police car pull up and another two individuals get out and start heading this way. The coroner
Has he finished putting up
has
the
finished
tape?
putting the tape up. It's uneven. Like it's at this kind of angle. And then he's just going to go walking in. I don't know.
Come back out, barf in the gravel.
Steps back. I don't even need to like kick that man. That's
Well, he's being incompetent.
no, he just looks at it and goes, that's
Yes, that's a dead body. I
it's
think
not
I'm
no,
used
no,
to
that's
that.
not just a dead body. That dead body has been fused with the drywall.
Oh my.
So pulls out an iPad and starts writing stuff down and starts putting on a set of gloves and starts going through pockets.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna use.
Look,
this.
he's not incompetent. He's just trying not to puke.
I want to use the site,
Okay.
which is it's pretty much the same. It's pretty similar to Sybil's, but it's got slightly different wording. You can see the invisible, especially spirits and magical influences you may communicate with, maybe even make deals with the spirits you see, and they give you more opportunities to spot clues when you investigate a mystery.
Okay, so you're opening up your site.
Open up my site.
Okay. Nothing immediately around the dead body is made visible, but out of the corner of your eye, you think you see something dart further into the art exhibits. Like this little shadow at the corner of your eye, and then
I saw something go into the exhibit.
Right.
I'm gonna just kind of try and quietly scoot towards the door I saw it at.
roll act under pressure, both of you, if you're trying to sneak away.
I'm not going to sneak away. I'm going to stay because.
That's not good. That's not a good score.
I've been through some stuff. I'm trying to stay on the
The
good
cops
side.
are here and there's a dead body. You're like, we're about to say, fuck this job and nope.
Damn it, that's experience.
Okay, as you're going, you just, here, Officer Stan, no ma'am, don't go over there. I'm actually going to need to ask you and your associate some questions while the coroner's doing his job. First off, what is your name?
Agnieszka. Aggie. It's easier to say.
I'm going to need your good Christian name, the full one, the one that your parents or godparents gave you. I need the full thing. I'm about to, he is right, like he has a form out and he's starting to write it down.
Agnieszka. I pull out my student ID. See? Spelled
Oh, well,
this way.
thank you. Just takes it. Do you happen to have any of your other, like your student work visa or anything like that? Because you are from...
A little bit of everywhere.
That's not a country as far as I know.
I flew out of Ukraine, but I lived with my grandmother who moved around a lot. And
Wallachia is
Poland.
not a sovereign country.
Poland, Ukraine, Russia, that's sort of the area we lived in.
Wallachia is where Castlevania video games are
What the
set.
fuck do you need with a... God damn it, Baba. She has a very shitty sense of humor sometimes. Look, I don't... Hang on. I go reaching in my bag. Here. I'm a student at ULM.
Alright, we might have to make a couple calls, but and we'll proceed to start interrogating you on what you saw. But for sake of brevity, you basically didn't see shit other than you found a key, and then you went in and found a dead body. Like the only thing he'll ask you kind of the same thing, but since he can't run a background check just standing on you, or standing here next to you, he doesn't know. So I gotta ask you both of you just one very serious question. Where in your noggins did you think the door's closed? If I just get the key out the rock.
Yeah, it was kind of obvious it was there.
Yeah, I get that, but still, it's not yours.
The person I was trying to get a hold of wasn't answering their phone. I could tell their phone was ringing.
They could have been pooping. They could have been in the bathroom pooping, left their phone off.
Well, obviously they were not.
I think they might have.
Well, I mean, that happens when you die, but...
But, I just need y'all to not go anywhere and just turns and you hear him whispering into his mic. Outside, Ron, you see, let me see, got that one. Sorry, it's just one officer. It is Officer Moore. Taller, dark-skinned man. Little bit of gray in his hair. Comes out. Morning.
Morning. Not a great one.
I do not mean to judge based on appearances, but am I going to find out here in a second from my compatriot that is inside that I need to handcuff you?
Absolutely not. I'm just trying to be a good Samaritan and do some help. I mean, when the young lady there made the phone call, didn't sound like there was much concern. Just trying to do my good civic duty, sir.
Hey, Raymond, is this a good Samaritan? Hell no, looks like he kicked in a door and was fucking with the computer.
That door was already like that, and I was just trying to make sure that the security footage would help y'all.
Was he trying to help us? Hell no, he punched a hole in the Dell.
I'm sorry. How could I have done that? Because I have Invincible, so there's not going to be any damage to my hands. How could I have done that? It sounds to me like whatever busted in the door, smashed somebody into the wall.
Where did you find him, Ray? Sitting at the desk in front of a computer that was busted.
I was trying
inside
to
of a
see
door
if
that had been kicked open, next to a dead body smeared into a wall.
To be fair, that doesn't look so good.
I don't think he did the body because I don't know what the... You know what? Hold on. You come in here. You come in here and look at this. And you just hear, Jesus fucking tap dancing Mary's little boy Christ. Like...
So wait, he went in the building?
Yeah, he goes in.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Are there any other officers out here?
You do see that the vehicles are there, and you would know, because it's closer to the modern era, that all these vehicles do come with a camera that is
fair.
So you're like, you're technically on, that camera don't work no more.
I was thinking about...
That camera right there has been Ron.
I was thinking about yeeting the
thumb drive?
Yeah, but
you don't, I'm going to be honest, you don't have anything on the thumb drive. It's just when you put it in, you just kept...
Yeah. All right. I'll be a good boy and be patient. Not gonna be any more sus.
I wish I would have kept that contact number, and then they would have helped us.
So, after some time passes, y'all get questioned. He comes out and runs the whole thing by you too, of what you said, and he takes it down. He's Officer Stan does not seem super cool with you. Okay, he doesn't seem super cool with any of you because something about this seems sus, but he's 90% sure you're not responsible for Splacasso into the wall.
So, just out of character, it is basically exchange student, mid-40s black woman that looks like that she's off the set of Set It Off, and then we got Greek goth kid. I mean, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dad going through an early midlife crisis and remembering what he listened to in the 80s. All
right, back in character.
So, coroner, they eventually come back out, and a couple more cop cars are going to arrive because reality here. There's a dead body that's died in a very weird way. So they're wanting more people to get in, and they're going to get photos, they're going to get forensics in.
Yeah.
But also, they're calling other cops that are in the area, that are their buddies, to come see the weird shit they just found. Cops do that, do not lie, we know it's true. Like, you will have unnecessary cops show up, and be like, God damn, what the happened? What the...
Cell phone photos, too, by the way.
Yeah, that one's not cool to me, but...
Right.
In any case, so... Corn, y'all hear is because they ask you to go sit outside too, because this is, a murder scene. You feel like this is Gary's fault. You're blaming Gary for this no matter what.
Everything gets blamed on Gary.
Yeah, clogged toilet, Gary. Fire alarm, Gary.
Fucking Gary.
He's the new Calvin.
So how in the world are we going to convince them that we have a job to do and then that we got hired by somebody?
I mean...
You need all three of y'all to roll sharp. Not investigate a mystery. I just need to know if y'all can hear something.
Yep. In
7.
11.
What'd you get?
7.
Okay.
11.
9.
9. Okay, that's good enough for everybody to have heard something. The coroner, you can hear talking to Officer Stan. Yeah, it's Maul. I have no earthly goddamn clue what happened to him, because I tried to take a sample off the wall, and I was scraping drywall, not wet drywall. It was almost like he got turned into, like he got imprinted on it into the wall, and his arms, like, I pulled one of his arms back and it just popped off at the wall like a clean cut, and I could see what looked like in the wall the rest of the interior of the arm. I have no clue what does this. You need to get goddamn Scolder and Bully or some type of X-Files motherfucking FBI down here, because I really want to go back home, have a scotch, and go back to bed and forget I ever saw this shit.
Wasn't that the guy that we had spoke about on the road?
Yeah.
Who had hired us to investigate?
That's what I was supposed to do today.
Look, I got to write a report up. Forensics is going to come remove the body and follow up, and I'm going to talk with them. This is weird, and I don't like it. And you hear Stan go, well, Bartholomew.
Why?
Bartholomew, just thank you. Sorry to wake you up. I know you're elected, but it is technically your job, man. It is technically your job. And you watch him go back to his car. He's like, I'll send you the reports, but like I said, let me know if forensics finds anything. And he's gonna leave. You got a couple other cars, but then a very, very nice kind of white sports car pulls up. The closer it gets, you realize from far away it looks nice. When it gets close, it's like somebody started an old sports car. Like, it's not really a Sprite. It's like an American knockoff of a Sprite, but it's a 2-seater kind of coupe type sports car that it still needs someone's hobby. They just started this. This is somebody's late midlife crisis that's still being worked on.
It looks like a bad body kit.
It's more of like there's still some rust in places. And then a very, very tall man with a very obviously fake pompadour toupee.
What the fuck is that?
Gets out, and he's very quickly making his way over.
That is a creepy thin man from Charlie's Angels.
Stop. No, it's not. That's not. That's not Marty McFly's dad, dude. Same actor, by the way. Which, really weird that Marty McFly's dad's mostly known for being super fucking creepy and everything else. He played Grindel.
Continue.
Anyway, he comes over. One of the officers, Mr. Spangler, I need you not to come in. I don't need you to come in here. Is an accent. He goes, no, I have to double check to make sure nothing else has happened. One of my employees is dead, but also means that someone could have stolen one of the exhibits. I have to go through an inventory. Sir, this is an active murder. And you just watch him like keep trying to get. So y'all are just sitting like in the chairs outside the principal's office watching this. All the officers seem to currently be distracted.
I'm gonna make a run around the building.
Like, are they in the doorway or is the building clear?
They're like between y'all and the parking lot with this very... Okay.
So they're not blocking the door.
No, they're not. Very hyper-specific thing for me to describe here. Has anyone seen the movie Hot Fuzz?
Yes.
Okay. I know you have.
Yes, sir, that's our movie.
That's our movie. The guy who wanted to play Romeo, who was like in his 50s, and Juliet was like in her late 20s. Like, the old dude that's trying really, really hard and probably does have a much younger wife who married him because he's the artist or he's the fancy one, he's the free thinker. It's like, honey, when he's in his 50s, he's not really the artistic or the new thinker anymore. He's just trying too hard to be artsy-fartsy. Okay, again, sorry, the DM over here has a big problem with local art communities being turds to him. Yeah, Monroe, you're not on Broadway.
Ouch.
I'm going to scoot inside when they're
All
not
right.
looking.
So, who all's making a run to get in?
Nope.
I am going to end up following Aggie.
Okay, so I need you all to do an act under pressure
Tuck my chains so they're not gonna
with
rattle.
advantage because they are distracted.
How do you do advantage?
You roll
three.
3, keep the 2 highest.
Thank God. God. Still a -1.
9.
9.
13. I blend into the shadows.
He's like,
Fucking goth kid. What'd you get?
9.
9. Okay, so you all make it in. You think nobody noticed. You know nobody noticed because you pulled a Kronk in Emperor's New Groove. Like someone walked right in front of you and did not notice you.
I'm moving as far toward the back of the building and to one, like I'm trying to get into the gallery farthest from
Okay, so here's the deal.
the door.
And I don't know how this building's actually shaped because they didn't put a map up online. But I also know these pretentious fucks that want to be the super artsy folks of a town. And
stop being salty.
no,
Just describe it.
it's mostly a very large open room. There's
Yeah.
along the side. There's half walls that go out,
Yeah.
making like little cubbies.
Yeah.
And then there's faux partition walls that are all that none of them go to the ceiling. They all have like that fake veneered wood on top. Like here, have your like 1950s futuristic build. It's all curved and bullshit. So you're getting in there, and once you get past like the first one's like all these kids' drawings that are, I'm going to be honest, would be in my opinion the actual best part of the museum. Is the kid artwork from like, you know, Shreveport Middle. I know that's not one of the schools there, but you know, here's the airline art department. I'm like, nice, that's cool. Here's a bunch of stuff from the elementary schools, and then you go through, and immediately y'all stop because it is World War II photography. It is. Let me make sure I'm saying the name right. It is the Nedward Bowles section, and as you're going through, there's all these pictures. It's like of concentration camps, the aftermath of Normandy, and up hanging from the ceiling is Dollar Tree foam core board that's been taped together with something printed over it to try to be a sign that says "The Horrors of War, Nedward Bowl," a curated exhibit. So what he's done is he's collected a bunch of these photos, and the thing is like on one side there's the before, of like a big open field. And then the next one is Auschwitz. Or other such type of, I guess there should have been a trigger warning at the top of this. Sorry. But it's like before and after images is like before on Normandy Beach and then after the first wave. It is gruesome. It is graphic. He has found the grittiest photography of the era. You also see helmets that he has painted on that have, looks like, you're hoping he shot the helmet with bullets and that he didn't, like, find a helmet from the actual battlefield that had been shot with bullets and then painted some of this stuff on it. There's a box and a glass case that seems to be wrapped in like a peace ribbon. Like, this is a kind of, like, honestly, all three of y'all are getting, like, he's trying way too hard to be hard with this. Like I'm the graphic artist is kind of what you're getting from it.
This guy's a prick.
This guy, and also, this guy did, like, at the time, like, the time period you're in, these are photos that he found somewhere. These are not, he did not take these. This is not like some 90-year-old man's going to come out, you like my photography from my vacation back in 44? No, it's not that.
Are the lights on in the gallery or is it dark in here?
It's dark. Like, the caution lights, the fire lights are on. But they're up above, like, what used to be a drop ceiling that they've taken all the drop panels out, except for, like, the actual halogen bulbs, because, again, artistic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People are going to think I don't actually like art by the end of this, and I really do. I just don't like the pretentiousness.
Yeah.
So this is what you're going through is here. And what's everybody's weird?
3.
1.
-1.
Oh, perfectly fine. 1, it could be the air conditioner, or it could be like there's a draft, because the front door is still open. And you also know this building probably has holes in the roof because it's a flat roof, and that there's all this other stuff, that there could be a draft. Something's hinky.
Figured. I'm going to walk past all the morbid shit and try and walk into a place that's a little more open in the gallery.
It's kind of cold.
Give me an act under pressure.
Oh, okay.
This is a kind of keep you cool.
Yep. 7.
Okay, you're not going to panic and have a -1 going forward, but as you push through and you turn, there is a ghostly face here that screams at you with a silent visage of horror, and then...
I hadn't opened my sight yet. I was about to, but okay.
Aggie,
No,
are you...
you don't need the sight for this. This thing was literally full-on visible to you in the normal spectrum.
Well, yeah, that's not good.
What's not good?
There's
Keep your voices down.
a ghost.
We will understand that everybody is doing a stage whisper for the sake of the podcast. I will just put they're actually stage whispering in text on. Did we just get like a creepy message over your phone?
No.
Okay.
Did anybody else just see that?
I thought it was a phone call.
So what? My dude?
Ghost screaming in my face. Without me
Who's in
opening
the
my
back of the
sight.
lineup at this point? Because she shot around in front.
I would probably be in the middle.
I was probably going to be going a different direction from these two because they didn't really have my back earlier.
The fuck
Okay,
did you
so-
want me to do?
So the only way
kicked
to
in the
go
door.
through. The only way you can go through is to go through this. So you're going off a different direction, Ron, from them through the World War II exhibit.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Okay,
spread. I'm trying to
okay.
spread out the targets for the cops.
Okay, so as you're going that way, Ron,
Okay.
you take 1 harm, ignore armor.
Even against my invincible?
Now read your invincible stats because there's the wording is the key.
You always count as having 2 armor. This doesn't stack with other protection.
Right. It's going since it ignores armor that doesn't.
Well,
So
that's
you
not
take
fair.
you take 1 damage, ignore or 1 harm, ignore armor. You feel like a bullet just struck you, and you hear "Get down, get down!" like yelled right in your ear, and you also hear "Medic!"
I'm not going to actually get flat, but I'll
You're
combat crouch.
You're maybe about 15 feet. You watch Ron, like it came from the back, like in the back of your shoulder, and you go flat, As y'all turn around,
What the fuck happened to him?
smoke is coming out of the image of the D-Day portrait.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
I open my sight.
You open up your sight. You take 1 harm.
Oh shit.
This is mental. As you are now inundated and overwhelmed by the sheer amount of... You are watching soldiers run up the beaches of Normandy directly at you. You are watching people fighting. You're watching suicide attacks by Japanese soldiers on Iwo Jima. You're watching planes hitting the side. You are watching the death that is World War II and surround sound that would make Steven Spielberg jizz his pants to get the special effects and make this movie.
What the fuck?
Tom Hanks walks by for no reason and starts giving you fun facts like it was... Not really. But no, like, you immediately feel like you need to shut your eyes because this is starting to get blinding.
Yeah.
You okay over there?
A little bit of blood running out of your nose.
Fuck. That wasn't fun.
I'm gonna turn around and look at them. You guys okay?
No.
I'm
All
okay.
right, I need all of you, as you're doing this and you're doing this, you all look at what on the post that's right there has been filled out and felted around. You see the atomic bomb and you start to hear a whistling noise.
Uh-oh.
What do you do? What do you do? You hear...
Get out the room. Get out the
Yeah,
room. Get
getting out of the
room.
room.
I'm running toward the...
Y'all keep moving?
I'm running toward the back of the building. Like, staying in the building. I'm not going back the way we just came.
Okay, so you're running further into the art exhibits.
Yes.
Okay, what do you do?
Yeah, going to...
We have to run
basically-
past it to get out.
Yes.
So running away from it.
Running away
Okay, so
from
you're
it
running
too.
further into the art exhibits.
Yes.
Fuck
Okay,
yeah.
Are you running the same direction Ron was, or are you just booking it?
Running the same direction.
Okay, run the same direction as Ron. You? Same one, or are you going a different direction?
I probably just turned and started running.
Alright. Roll me an act under pressure to see if you see where the rest of your companions, victims.
Not good at act under pressure. Fuck. Oh no. That's a 5.
Okay, so mark experience, or you can spend luck. You just ended the worst case scenario here on this failure is you ran a different direction than them.
I'm just gonna take the experience at this point.
Okay, so y'all two go right, she goes left, and behind y'all hear this cacophonous explosion, but feel nothing.
What in...
Aggie,
Fuck.
as you keep moving, you're now in a weird modern art exhibit. Like,
Shit's weird.
as you turn around and look, there's like some cubism. There's like nude on a fan boat.
Ooh.
Send nudes. And by nudes, we mean noodles.
There's nude eating ramen. It seems like there's a whole bunch of cubists just nude doing something. And you can't tell anything that's in the picture.
It's a block.
Sorry, I
It's
just
a
got
bunch of
it.
blocks.
It's Minecraft Swamp Life.
Wow. Anyway, so you're over there, and then all of a sudden you turn and look, and you see this one very abstract wood carving that looks like two people embracing start to pull apart from each other.
Oh.
No.
Everything is like one part of the animation of their movement is missing as they start to glitch forward towards you.
Oh, no.
You're running.
Oh, I'm running.
Act under pressure. Let's see if you can
Fuck.
get away from them or if I'm going to be doing anything with... they just want a hug.
No.
Danger hugs. Danger hugs.
It's just
What is
no
that?
burn no luck.
Okay, so that's 12. You escaped the hug-giving tree.
What the fuck?
So then
This is some weird shit.
you start running. You knock something over that you catch so it doesn't fall down and break. You realize it's a giant jar of marbles,
Ooh.
and you hear
No!
like it almost sounds like they're trying to speak, and it's just this dry, husky
They're trying to speak?
It almost sounds like whatever it is trying to speak, but it has no lungs. It has no esophagus. It has no vocal cords. It is a weird grinding of wood to y'all. Y'all keep running, and you end up in like you hear the. You almost feel heat on the back of your neck, and then you're standing in a small one of the side cubbies. No clue. Like y'all turn around. Aggie, y'all don't know where the fuck she is.
Where's your partner?
I don't know. Don't you know that we got
But you're standing
split
there
up?
and you're in a bunch of cowboy art.
Louis L'Amour would be proud.
There's like barbed wire that's been twisted around wood to say like howdy, and just paper drawings of cowboy, like watercolors and pastels of cowboys, and a very ornately drilled cow skull that has like this very like Dios los Muertos patterning put into it.
Cultural appropriation at its worst.
That's on top of the figure of a cowboy
at its worst.
that is holding a lasso made out of barbed wire. Now, first thing is I need both y'all to roll me act under pressure.
8.
9.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Ron, your armor does stop this because actual metal strikes you. As all of a sudden, tiny bullets are hitting at you, and Ron, it doesn't do enough damage to go through your armor, but it's tiny bullets from... You're watching all the cowboys in the pictures are shooting at you. Do you have any...
I mean, that I did not call it yet, but I will after that this harm. I will go berserk.
Okay, so it's going to be 1 harm.
Okay.
That can be absorbed by armor.
I don't have armor.
So all of a sudden you just feel in your face all these tiny little hot burning stings like you walked into a hornet's nest.
We've walked into night at the museum.
And as y'all are doing that, you're going berserk. You watch the Minotaur boy start swinging the lasso made of barbed wire and walking towards y'all.
Oh, that's not okay.
Oh, that's...
I'm gonna shink down my chains.
Get your...
That you just basically just see like Joseline just basically like say something up in French. I will come up with something later, and then just immediately
Mad!
And then that just immediately like this. I want to say 8-foot pole arm with just these 3 skulls made like a hammer with glowing orange eyes as a hammer apparates.
I'm going to say this. Let's make it a little bit smaller for ease of access.
Yeah,
so
ease of access.
No, I'm not saying like the 8-foot pole arm is
Well,
bad.
6 foot.
Okay, that can be used in this space because you're like 8 foot. Just hold on. Let me telescope it back down. So I'm just saying that just so that you don't have the DM like, well, if it's 8 foot and you're swinging it like this, you're hitting the fucking ceiling. But so, as it walks up, y'all hear, well, yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
Well, then you had stole my line, sweetheart, because then nothing is getting between me and finding my damn kids, you son bitch.
Wait, you're looking for your kids? What are your kids doing in a museum like this?
No, that...
Alright, I need somebody to refill me real quick from the shed. If anybody would mind.
I don't know what you've got in the shed.
There's a big box. Or take the glass.
I'm coming
sorry.
around.
So we're going to switch back to you, Aggie.
Wait, what do you have?
Youngling.
Okay.
I'm going to see if telepathy works. The fuck are you? Nothing.
You get Hickory. The other one. Birch.
Stop chasing me, please.
No.
Okay, then you're going to be splinters.
Did Neysa just yell something outside?
No, I don't know.
Neysa didn't get outside and find Penny. No, we would know if Penny was outside.
Oh, yeah.
Penny says hello to me by barking excessively until I give her belly rubs. That's Kelsey's dog. She's a pity.
I'm going to keep moving away from them.
Okay. As you look around, you're moving into another art exhibit as they're coming. This art exhibit is all hand woven tapestries. And you start seeing them shake on their hangers and start to unravel and start to send tendrils.
Okay, I'm going to use magic.
Alright.
And I am going to create fire.
Uh-huh.
And I want to kind of create it in a ring around myself. Sort of.
So you're making a firewall.
Yeah, not like full top to bottom, but like a good size.
Bar a place or portal for a specific
Is this
person or
barring
creature.
them from getting to you and fire as the aspect, or are you literally making fire?
To
burn a hole in the carpet.
No, it's not like at my feet. It's like around me, like right here.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a hula hoop of fire around me, but a little wider.
Fuego hoop.
But
What is the effect?
I also have hex, which I can when I cast a spell use magic. The normal effects I can pick from the following. So if anything touches it, with the hex it'll immediately suffer 2 harm.
Okay, so you're setting it up to where it does that also for 2 harm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so roll weird to see if we actually pull this off, because we gotta figure out if you pull it off, and then there will be the. You've already told me the effect. Wait, does hex only deal 1? Oh.
Why have you failed me?
How much luck have you used?
I have 2 luck burned.
What happens when you expend your luck?
As you mark off luck boxes, your dark side needs to get your dark sides needs to get nastier.
I'm taking this real quick. I just gotta take a look at the.
Join the dark side, Aggie.
Because that only is a 6 with my weird shit.
Okay. It's only 3 if you do it.
Oh my god.
And then you don't have a glitch that I don't get to be mean about.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make this hula hoop, but Aggie, you're starting to see sporadically around you old, deep forest growth trees. Familiar from when you're much younger. And there is a overwhelming sense, not overwhelming, but creeping up the back of your throat, like a hangover creeping up the back of your throat type taste. Is a taste of fear of being left alone.
This is really bad for my anxiety.
So you're hallucinating a little bit, and you're starting to get a little bit more, I guess, anxious. Now, as you do that, you watch as the first one that said it was hickory comes to swing at you, and as it hits that ring, because I'm assuming there's some distance, it can't actually hit you with anything. It hits that ring, and you watch it ignite and just go up like this. This thing has been soaked in so much freaking varnish and polish so much, and it's probably been dried for so long. It starts walking around now on fire and staggering backwards. It lands onto the side of one of the tapestries, and you watch it go.
Oh god.
Oh.
So y'all both know where Aggie is now, because light is from about 20 feet back this way, and the fire alarms go off.
Shit.
The second, okay, so that's the only thing that they only one gets to act.
I'm like trying to back up as this is.
So you're doing that. You're backing up out of the yarn of doom and okay.
Yeah.
You know what? This place is old. Someone roll me a d6.
No. 5.
Yeah, the fire alarms or the fire system works, so it's going to start.
Fuck.
You know what? No, it would still take it a minute because this is not generating enough heat to melt the plastic that sets off the sprinkler. It's going to take a second, but considering how fast this like Argyle freaking tapestry is going up.
Oh, that's gonna stank too. Wool burning stank.
Oh, there's one that's made out of coo hair. It is.
How dare you?
There's as it's going up, you can see it. You actually see Willie's personal hair tapestry. And it looks like a dude who has actually used his own hair over the years as it has grayed and changed colors to weave a tapestry showing him slowly going bald.
That's actually kind of beautiful.
No, that's creepy.
Some of it is obviously chest hair.
I have not said that one's burning.
There's curly whirlies. There's curly whirlies, not just the God-fearing hairs from the head.
Chest hair.
There's some from the nethers.
I hope that's just chest hair. Like, definitely backing away out of here.
Okay, so flipping over to y'all.
All right.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like rope.
Well, no.
I mean, because it's barbed wire. You are hearing the high-pitched whir of metal.
Yeah.
About to Happy Gilmore this thing with my hammer.
All right.
And then
I was getting ready to go in for to grab the barbed wire lasso.
You're sitting
out of
you're like,
hand,
oh, this is not sitting.
and then this is happening, and I'm like.
And then that I basically have what does not kill me. So if I have suffered harm in a fight, I have a +1 going until the fight is over. So my tough to kick some ass will be +3.
All right. Go.
Good thing I did use that so that we will deal harm to each other, because then that's an 8.
Okay.
So
how much harm do you
3.
do? You smack it. Okay, you knock the head off this thing pretty easily, but as you're doing that, you feel that barbed wire lasso catch. As you swing up, and as you're letting go, this arm lets go a little bit, and you feel it wrap around this arm and pull tight. That's going to be one more harm.
Okay.
What was holding it can't restrain you anymore, so there's not a negative one ongoing.
Okay.
But there's still a whole bunch of tiny bullets being fired from y'all as you killed Minotaur Boy. Well, I'm like, they done killed Jesse!
We need to get out of here.
Can I go to the paintings and start turning them around backwards?
You know what? Act under pressure for me to see if you can turn them around.
I mean, I'm not caring that we're in the middle of the night at the museum, but I would like to prevent anyone else from potentially getting shrapnel to death. Act under pressure, so that's 7.
Okay, so I would tell you how much harm you take, but you are ignoring that because of your armored ability.
Yeah.
So they're dealing harm to you. It's just not registering. You're gonna look like you got stung by so many motherfucking hornets tomorrow.
My coat's gonna be a
I'm
little
sorry,
bit...
I know that's a little bit of a...
Yeah.
I know, but you got bit up by so many goddamn ants and mosquitoes. But you figure out that these little cubby walls are actually retractable. And you just shove them and you watch all the paintings fall off and hit the ground.
Oh.
And you just hear, oh, dang-nabbit!
Sorry, guys.
Boom! One shoots out and just hits you in the cheek.
No hard feelings?
Piss off! Yankee!
Alright.
So I was like, are we... You are from Nebraska.
Why? Blinding rage just... What is bringing all this to life?
No idea.
Okay. Y'all also smell smoke. Back to Aggie.
Oh, God.
Birch is still there. You have the... You didn't... So is the ring gone after just one round? You didn't tell me how long you wanted it to last.
I leave it up.
Okay, so you're just sitting there with the hula hoop of fire around you, backing up slowly.
Or backing up as much as I can without tripping. I'm not, creeping, but I don't want to take my eyes off it, but I'm also trying not to, fall over myself trying to get away.
Okay.
So I keep moving through, trying to figure out where the hell they are.
Okay, as you back up, you keep backing up. Roll me act under pressure to make sure that you're not. Look, act under pressure covers don't kick some ass.
8.
8. Okay, let me look at what happens with it. Oh wait, it's a price to pay. A worse outcome.
Was it 8?
Or a hard choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it is a mixed success.
Worse outcome, hard choice, price to pay. Which one would you prefer of these 3, my love?
Where's that outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. Price to pay?
3 harm.
Oh!
So you want to choose a different one?
Yeah.
Okay. She's not paying attention where she's backing up to.
Fair.
Worst outcome doesn't sound like that would be much better.
Well, your goal is to back up. A worse outcome would be you're backing up and something you did not intend to happen happens. Price to pay means you're not paying attention and something's going to smack the shit out of you because you're going to take harm.
Hard choice, maybe.
Hard choice.
Hard choice.
Okay, your hard choice is you can keep backing up, but you're going to set multiple other art exhibits on fire in the process to back up safely because of the distance of the fire hula hoop. For you to keep backing away from this thing without having issue.
Worst outcome.
Okay, worse outcome. You're going to keep backing up and you're setting a few things on fire, which do set off the fire, or set off the sprinkler system, which will put out your ring. But the issue that you're also going to have is it's not because it's spraying water, which would damage the artwork. It is because it is releasing a flame retardant powder that sucks the oxygen out of the area.
Oh, shit.
So you're not taking harm from this, but your fire's going to be gone, and you're about to have to move very quickly your next round. So you do that. As you're doing that, Birch catches fire trying to stab at you as oodly gonna try to make you doodly is still waving its arms and catching fire from the other one. This one you watch fall into the joy of Miss Upburn's 4th grade class, which is all paper craft art that lights up. Don't y'all already set another exhibit on fire. Nobody's really focusing on putting that shit out, and it was gonna light up anyway.
No, fuck that one. This one's the kids.
Right.
Fuck the body hair tapestry. These are children's arts. So, but this is coming down, and you look, Aggie, and there's a yellow powder on you, and you know you need to move, or this is about to be.
I move.
Well, that's gonna be next round. Y'all.
Yo.
As y'all have now dealt with Minotaur
The Wild
Cowboy.
Wild West.
Y'all dealt with the miniature Western Doomway over here. You turn and look, like 20 feet that way. It is lit up with what looks like a flaming mannequin moving on the floor. And it's lit up and it's set off like all of a sudden all the fire extinguishers over on that part are firing off. And it's, I don't know if Joseline would know it. Pretty sure that Ron does because of different situations of being in burning buildings. Might have. Arson's running in the family. Might be your husband's side, though. That's the problem.
Ooh.
You know, we will blame this all on your shitty ex-husband. Ooh. This is, everything. Gas is out. Motherfucking...
The Jackson side of the family is always cursed.
Can we see the front door from where we're at the moment?
You can see light coming from around.
Does it look like anybody's coming in the building?
Not yet,
Okay.
because you're noticing there's not an alarm noise.
Okay. So
but y'all see that going on. You also see something else lit up about maybe 7 feet further down.
okay. Thinking back to my earlier premonition, I feel like I'm rapidly losing the opportunity to see everything in the gallery to try to find either harp or horn or painting that I can't remember. Mm-hmm. So,
are you going to dash in to try to see other artwork that you haven't seen yet that might be connected to your memory?
You need to go get your girl, cause it seems like she's bugging, and then I'm running.
Okay. Do me an act under pressure as you're running further into this. Are you heading towards where this stuff is already falling, or are you trying to avoid
I want to make like a...
Are you doing like a J-hook?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
I don't want to run straight toward it. I want to cover as much, like, ground so I can, like, be
Give
doing
me an
this.
act under pressure, see if you notice anything.
Because I'm listening for harp, I'm looking for harp, I'm looking for painting, like, I'm trying to find
the big
anything.
things you haven't seen, like, a painting that made you think oil painting.
Right. Okay, sorry. That's 10 on the die, plus 2 is 12.
Okay, so, let me make sure...
That 6 was really hard to see, I'm sorry.
You don't have advanced.
No.
You do what you set out to do. You're shooting through. You dodge, like, all of a sudden without taking damage because it's not going to do enough. Some freaking crochet hooks are in your arm. Like, if you pull them out, it'll do damage to you, is what I'm going to say. Because going in...
You mean knitting needles?
Yeah, the ones that have the loop on the...
Those loops aren't sharp enough to do damage.
What I'm saying is they've gone in and sunk into your
Kinda
arm.
like
If you
a
pull them
porcupine
out,
quill.
You porcupined me.
Yeah.
Oh.
And when you pull them out, they might hurt because they got that hook that's going to tear, you know.
I'll leave them in there for right now. That's.
It looks dope. You're like freaking here with a rainbow porcupine.
I have
forearm.
a fringe on my leather jacket now. I just need one on the other side, and I'm ready to go to.
Oh, trust
ready
me,
to
no,
go to
it's
the
over
festival.
on this side is now already, like, spin art is already on
Let's
that
go!
arm. And as you keep running through, you get towards the back, and another one of those hanging signs
Okay.
that also has Neddard Bowles' name on it.
Okay.
The Great Eastern Warlords.
Great.
Uh-oh.
And as you get through there is a full 8-foot tall oil painting of a man wearing leathers
Okay.
with chain underneath it, slicked back hair, and at the bottom it says Vigo of Carpathia.
Okay. I have to ask meta questions. Does Ghostbusters exist as a movie?
Have you not picked up on names yet?
I picked up on Spangler.
There was Spangler.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Spangler?
Yeah.
Officer Morris.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't heard Officer Morris' first name, but it's
Okay.
Zade, so Zeddymore. Winston. Bartholomew Mann. And Raymond Stan.
Well, we never got first names on the officers. They're just officers.
But he kept yelling Ray back to the guy that was in there. So,
Nah, I missed that entirely.
yeah, Vigo of Carpathia, big painting of a super grumpy man standing there.
Literally, my entire life is about to be glorious.
So you've run back there and you skid to a stop in front of this painting and you swear by everything, by your father's bound form, it is staring so deep into your soul and it found you wanting. Probably wanting to kick its ass, but it found you, like something in you feels like you have just been judged so hard and all you heard is, what is a man but a pathetic...
Sandwich?
What is... Sorry, I can't
A
say...
featherless biped?
No! I got tongue-tied trying to say a pathetic pile of lies. Like, you feel this just boring into you.
Going to basically try to find Aggie and then make my way out the building.
Okay, so you're running to get Aggie. You're
Yeah.
running into the Yellow Mist. You're going to have a -1 ongoing if you're running into it.
Okay, then that kind of
You can
cancels
see
out.
that there was fire. There was 3 fiery things. Now there's 2.
All right. Going to try to find Aggie. So would that be a protect someone roll or what?
You're trying to find Aggie, so that's act under pressure.
Okay. I'm burning that luck because that was snake
What happens
eyes.
when you spend luck?
When the wrong special, when you spend a point of luck, you find a dangerous lead on your prey.
So you're running in to help Aggie, and you watch as some of the last flames are shooting up. And as you turn and look, you can see Ron in front of this 8-foot tall portrait of an individual, and you look at them, and everything in your brain tells you those are the features of a vampire. And as you look at it, you feel it looking back at you.
Still, while enraged, just gonna stare back at it.
Stares an angry black woman.
Vigo
Starts questioning life choices as a painting.
Vigo needs
Just
to
this look.
not.
Like,
Give it that Forrest Whitaker eye.
No. It is Samuel Jackson walks out on the porch on Black Snake Moan, stare of. Because that stare is, you need to reconsider every single life decision you made that led you to this point where I'm about to whoop your ass. I think all of us have gotten that stare at least at one point. No, maybe not Emily.
I give that stare.
She does. Our child does not reconsider any life decision he has. He just goes YOLO. All right. So you run in. You don't see Aggie. You just mean mug a portrait. Okay, Aggie.
I'm running.
You have a -1 ongoing in the yellow powder. You
Nah.
just watched Joseline or
Joseline.
Joseline come sliding in and all of a sudden look very angry at something behind you. Do you turn and look?
I guess.
You are staring at a couple rows down from you. You are staring with the last bit of shit's still burning up there, so there's still fire flickering every so often, and the caution lights are on. You're staring at an 8-foot tall portrait of a very grumpy looking man wearing armor. Roll me weird, because something ticks off for you very quickly.
9.
9. Oh, that's Uncle V. That's Uncle V. That was one of Baba's children.
Whoa.
And he is staring right at you.
Is where the portrait is out of the mist?
Yeah.
She's really pissed at that. I'm gonna go this way out of the mist. Josie.
I will.
Towards the scary man.
I'm gonna go to the very disgruntled, constipated portrait.
I just want to go there because the fact that I want to think that if we can take this portrait outside so that I can kick its ass outside.
Okay, put the pin in that. I'm trying not to
We're gonna
suffocate.
take this painting up out the fire escape and whoop its ass.
I'm trying not to suffocate, so I'm going to put a pin in that and step
I'm
over
gonna
here.
follow you then.
So we're gonna go up.
So
I know this man.
So y'all are back there. You hear more of the mist of these things going off. And by the way, the two of you are covered in this shit. Like, you're still going to have the -1 until...
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh no.
as someone that has been hit with the powder from a fire retardant that sucks the oxygen out,
What did you do?
worked with a coworker that was dumb as fuck that fired off the fire extinguisher that was technically past its expiration date because we were supposed to destroy it, but we couldn't destroy it by throwing it in the trash compactor because that would have caused an explosion based on compression.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, no, it wouldn't. Not with the way this one would have. It just would have been a big, and it would have been
when
bad.
you worked at Hobby Lobby, wasn't
Yeah, it was. And I was 16 and they were 17, so they decided to spray it, but they decided thinking that they'd shoot foam on me and ruin my shirt that was really, like, I got a fucking Thundercat shirt with one of my first paychecks and it was dope. He thought he was going to be a fucking asshole. He was. I almost got written up because I then used the fire extinguisher to express my displeasure. But it was one of those that I could not wear that vest the rest of the night or I would start having trouble breathing. Because this stuff literally just chemically sucks the oxygen away from stuff.
I'm going to try and get that off as much as I can.
Okay. So, y'all are all standing in front of this portrait. It is staring at you, but not really doing anything. So, what are y'all going to try to do?
I kind of do the... See if it...
You've seen littler pictures of this man.
See if something is reacting at all.
No matter where you shift, it seems like something is...
Does it look different with my sight?
Do you open your sight?
I don't know if I want to now.
You want a nosebleed again?
I mean, I'm kind of used to that, but after he said that, I don't know if I want to.
Did I hear Aggie say, "I know this man"?
I don't think she was quiet about it.
No.
What do you mean you know this guy? Where's Carpathia? Do we know where Carpathia is?
Caucasus.
What?
Caucasus.
Caucasus?
Caucasus Mountains.
The Caucasus Mountains. Know him because of my baba.
Bottle? What?
My babcha, the grandmother. My baba.
Are you older than you look?
No.
Oh.
I'm a college student. This is.
I am totally college student. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. How are you?
In this country, I can't even drink yet. It's different over there.
Can I
Look,
start
where you come from when you can reach.
Pretty much.
Drink.
I want to see is the painting mounted on the wall or is it leaning in a frame? What's happening?
Okay. This thing definitely has a little bit of a lean because they didn't put bumpers on it.
Oh, the imposing kind of leaning kind of a little bit forward.
It's leaning a little bit forward, making it a little bit more imposing. But this is definitely hanging on something on the wall.
Okay, I want to just kind of see.
Do you
see
touch
if I can
the frame?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no reason to
That
not
is
to.
3 harm, which means you only take 1.
All right.
As you touch it, it is literally like something is burning into your palms. And when you pull it back, it's almost like poison ivy marks all over the inside of your hand.
That's some heavy duty lacquer.
You do notice that this thing is literally hanging on a French cleat that is in the wall. You could go, whoop.
I want to. I don't know if it's going to work because it's a painting, but it kind of worked with the men. I want to use my telepathy to investigate the mystery.
You want to talk to the painting?
Yes, with my brain.
Okay.
She's gonna
With my brain squishies. I want to try and talk to the painting with my brain.
Okay,
Why is she dripping this goo?
No, there is no goo in this. That was...
Aww. The goo is the powder.
This technically a fight going on?
It depends on y'all. Ron just got poison ivy fucked on his hands from touching the frame.
And I wasn't subtle about it.
Pulls it back and there's just blisters and pink skin all...
Ooh! Just barely got a 7. So that gives me 1. I want to see if I don't work. With my telepathy, I'm going to say, what are you?
I am a portrait
Oh, that worked.
of Vigo. Anduin. Slayer Bloodletter.
No, I know your name.
I was made upon a canvas of human skin.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
I was painted with paints pigmented from the blood of his defeated enemies by his dear mama.
Oh.
I am bound in the deepest of the poisoned wood, lacquered with gold made from the teeth of the enemies I defeated in the rich lands to the south. Just starts going on a litany of everything about this painting.
Baba painted you?
Ja!
So you're a painting of kind of an uncle. What the fuck?
So what are you two doing as she's now
Going,
having a
staring very hard at a
going
painting?
to read a bad situation.
Read a bad situation.
Same.
This
Okay,
is all in my head.
that's a 9.
That's a what?
That's a 9.
That's a 9. What's your question?
Questions is no. Then I forgot to count it, so it's just a 9. So it's gonna be dangerous. We haven't noticed yet.
Oh yeah, definitely. As you're looking at this painting that is staring at you, whatever is alive in it can't seem to get out. It just stares angrily in impotent rage.
So,
But the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up as you turn to look. And the lights have been turned on.
Mm-hmm.
So now everything has that weird wispy smoky between you and them. But there seems to be an individual holding a box.
Going to just kind of like look at Ron and just do
still
the
focused on
head
the painting.
tilt and just be like, "Who in the hell are you?"
I am Nedwood Bowl! Is what they yell at you. What are you doing, Ron?
She drew my attention. I got experience on the read about situation. So she points the guy out. He starts shouting that he is Nedwood Bull. I'm running after him.
You're running straight at this individual.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs to be tackled.
You're still talking, and you hear, I was sealed with a lacquer made from the soul of 1,000 sapwood trees.
Okay. So are you stuck in there or something?
Yes.
Is that why you look so pissed off?
No, I was painted this way.
Okay.
Baba said it made him look strong, hid his weak jaw.
So are you like his spirit stuck in there?
No, absolutely not. I got woken up by a fucking box.
A box?
I was woken up by a fucking box.
What do
One
you-
day I'm just not here. Next one is I'm staring out of a very grumpy face, knowing everything I am composed of, knowing infinity and beyond, but not able to express
Okay.
it other than I might need to poop.
Okay, so you haven't done anything to anybody. You're just really pissed off you're in there.
I gave one guy a migraine.
But you didn't like splatter anybody.
No.
What kind of box did this? Did it do it the things else going
That
on?
box.
What box? Oh fuck! What the fuck
And you,
is that?
you turn around and see Ron. Ron, you're going to have a -1 ongoing charging through the
Okay.
smoke.
Okay.
You see Ron. Bum, 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 bum. Leroy!
I don't think I even know what his fucking name is at this point. I don't think I even know what his fucking name is.
Oh no, I introduced myself.
Did you?
Y'all never
Yes.
introduced
When?
yourselves.
I had introduced
himself as
myself to
Ronaldo.
you.
I don't remember getting into this. I
Ronaldo
remember us
de
going in and
Croissant.
you going to check the computer and breaking it.
No, before we even
I
she
had
even found the
introduced.
key.
I
To be-
introduced it.
I don't think...
Yeah.
No, everybody introduced themselves, I'm fairly sure, but we can go back and check the footage later to figure out who's being rude.
I know that I at least said my name was Ron
I
while we
said
were
my
still
name.
outside the door before she
I
found the
think
key.
you did say
So
wrong.
Ron is... like, just moving, having to dodge...
That
or-
box? that box that
You just turn back to the painting. That is the only box I know that is here.
What the fuck does it do? What is it?
Oh, it's a Dybbuk.
It's, oh.
It's a Dybbuk.
Please tell me I don't even have to roll for that. Because
Uh,
I know. I think that Aggie would know.
You know what?
Oh god.
Roll with advantage. You haven't charged off yet, right?
Not yet.
So you roll just straight. You're gone. You're
Yeah. I have a target now.
like dun, 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 just sitting sparking off your knuckles.
Yay! First experience.
Wait. 6.
Oh.
This is, you said, what am I rolling?
You're rolling weird with.
Oh, damn.
Even just with that plus, it was still
7, 8, 9, 10,
experience.
11, 12, 13, 14!
DD.
You're 100% sure what a Dybbuk is,
Oh, no.
and that you don't want to deal with it.
Where the fuck did that come from?
I don't know. I am a painting
Okay,
of a very successful conqueror
There
and
it
grumpy
goes.
man.
rolling
There he goes
14, I'm sure that Baba taught me all about these. What do I know about what I can do about it?
Okay. One, if a Dybbuk
No, you're not
is...
supposed to touch the damn thing.
Okay, so here's the deal. If a Dybbuk is out, it's bad.
Ooh.
If a Dybbuk is sealed, you don't open it. When you open it, you let it out.
Do you know if it's still in there? If it is a seal, do you know?
No, I'm all the way in the back and it's up front.
I'm
There's,
just asking.
I have been staring at Mrs. Kerfuffle's 5th grade blanket quilt that they stitched themselves since I was put up. Before that, I was inside of a box and I was next to a Rembrandt. It was very boring because neither one of us were awake or sentient of anything at that point.
Okay, look,
Life was rather hang around at that time.
okay, I get it. Mama taught me about these things I haven't had to deal with one back.
The additional thing, and also for people at home, Dybbuk are a Yiddish, Eastern European Jewish folklore devil or evil spirit.
Demon.
Dybbuk literally means to attach.
Yeah.
I know of 3 Dybbuk boxes personally that have...
Zach Baggins.
Zach Baggins has one, and he opened it like a dumb fuck, and then he fell down the stairs. I don't know if that's the Dybbuk, or him being clumsy. I just know if you tell me this box,
That's karma.
don't open this box, it's connected to the Holocaust. I'm not personally opening it, or probably getting... Oh, wait, I'm not gonna lie. I'll get near it just to say I saw it, but I ain't going in there's a big door. Off my bucket list, I'm gone.
Yeah, Dybbuk, the whole point of Dybbuk boxes is once a Dybbuk has been summoned into this plane of existence, they run rampant. They are chaotic evil spirits.
They are destruction incarnate.
The box has to be properly prepared by a rabbi or another worker of the craft, and it's prepared with seals and things so that once it is closed, it forms full arcane lock, and so you don't open it because that automatically breaks the lock.
Yeah, and it causes bad shit.
Now remember,
it's very bad
I
juju.
saw running full speed.
Now-
I turn around. Don't break the fucking box. I'll do my best.
Also, out of character, DM doesn't fully believe in stuff like this all the time, but I will go ahead and tell you, I ain't gonna fuck with the Dybbuk box. It's one of those things. I don't believe in it. I ain't walking out in Appalachia at midnight.
I ain't whistling at night either.
No. Not gonna whistle at night either.
Y'all have to tell me why not.
It's a native.
You can call things to you doing, and it's a native belief. You don't whistle at night because it attracts things.
All right.
No,
Either way, it's creepy.
Not one of those necessarily, but at the same time, the logical part of my brain is I'm not going to whistle at night because I don't want to deal with fucking coyotes.
Might not be a coyote.
Yeah. We have a whole pack of sawn dogs out behind my house.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that
that live
either.
out our back 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you hear her yell, "Ron, don't break the box."
I say, as I'm still running, I'll do my best.
No, you better not break it.
So you're charging forward, Ron, and you're watching. Since everybody's had a turn, you're watching him remove the ribbon.
Oh my god.
Don't let them
Am I at all close enough to where I could sling chain to try to grab his hand?
You know what? I'm gonna say act under pressure. Let's see, because you are charging through
With that neg 1 forward.
Yeah, because you're charging through
Alright.
basically very grumpy cough powder that stops fires. You also, as you're running by, you still see Birch.
Okay, so that's 9 on the die with only a +1, so 10.
Okay, is that with the negative factored in?
Yes, because I should have a +2, so with only a +1.
So you pull it off. You wrap the chain around the hand that is going for the ribbon.
Right.
And pull it back.
Right.
His response is going to be to...
I don't have enough
I
hands.
am-
No, I'm saying is... Because the way the format of the
Yeah.
system is, it's
Yeah.
act, react, throws the
Going
box
to
down.
try to hurry up and run and basically baseball slide, catch it.
Okay, act under pressure because this is not kick some ass.
Okay, so god dang it. That -2, yay.
Oh.
No wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
So-
wait, then
so
at the
what-
+1 of what does not kill me, since that this is a fight, so then it will just be a -1.
Right,
Okay.
okay.
Because I want this to work.
It's a fresh character. Spend some luck.
Okay,
I
so
spend a luck.
Okay, you spend some luck. Ron, you have never seen someone run this quick in wedges.
I'm not wearing wedges.
Like the spin, like the what's the Skechers wedges? You know, the ones that are tennis shoes that have a little bit of a heel.
She has on Under Armour. Thank you very much.
Okay, fine, whatever. She has the springy shoes. So comes running in, slides and catches this thing as it's going down. It just lands right here.
I want to yank Ron.
Everybody's got
yank.
So you come sliding through and you're holding this. Immediately take 1 harm, ignore armor, ignore damage reduction.
Okay, that's...
As you just feel pure, unadulterated evil, and in the back of your mind, you hear the driest, ashiest laugh of...
Going to yell out like, Aggie, please do something with this.
Aggie, you're all like, you just watched them full on sprint
I am not athletic.
to the front of this, like a whole like 100 feet, just like booking it.
That's only a 33-yard dash. It's fine.
I have a -1 tough.
Yeah, you know.
Also, I'm just saying, moving in the space of seconds and this quickly is like y'all are pulling off like some Flash bullshit.
This is like CW movie stuff.
This is mom lifting a car up to catch her babies safely kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
So, Aggie, they're up there and you just hear, Aggie, you better do something.
Is the box open now?
No, you just watch. You can't. You know what? You actually can't tell.
What can I see?
The lights are on, yellow smoke, the outline of Ron Belmonting with these chains off his arm, somebody whose arm is up, and
A smudge on the floor that is Ma.
Well, you can't really see. You can't really see Joseline. Because that's the smoke's or the powder's settling lower, so it's thicker down there. So she is out of your vision. You just heard say, "Do something."
Could you get rid of the powder?
I used my magic to shove all the powder in one dude's face and suck all the oxygen. No, we ain't gonna do this. I create water in his lungs. No, we're not.
We can bloodbend him.
Someone trying to destroy water and then starting applying the human body. I'm like, no, rules as written. You can't do that. It's really cool though. 3rd edition though.
I mean, that they have homebrew for that. Not as broken, but...
It's also why clerics in 3rd edition were kind of mean.
Could I use my magic to try and push back all of the mist?
Yeah, you totally could. That's one thing that's not humanly possible.
And I want to use Hex with it. And I want, when the mist goes back, I want +2 harm to
It was me.
bowls.
Okay. Randomly assaulting this dude that just got chained.
I want to push it back so fast it's almost like...
Okay. Do it. Do it. Roll me some word.
You always good. Why are you stuck tonight?
We're ready for boxcars here.
Go ahead and clip that. That shut up was really good.
10.
Alright, so there's no glitch. You do it. Ron,
Yo.
you have this chain whipped around this dude's arm.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's a gust of wind and all this yellow powder shoves itself into his eyes and his nose and his mouth. And you watch as his skin starts to dehydrate.
Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that.
You're sucking all the oxygen out of him by shoving all this chemical powder in.
To, push it
You
out,
just airbendered
I was
him
trying
to
to
death.
push it away, but hurt him as
You watch
it went. Oh, fuck.
And he just falls
Get the box!
backwards. But he's falling in a manner with his last dying breath down to try to hit the box.
No.
I still have the chain around
Well, no,
his arm.
it's still his action. So I mean, this arm's going, but still going down. I mean, also at the same time, velocity of mass of a dried up husk of a person is probably not going to crack a box. It's just his last dying wish. So he kind of corpse lands on top of Mom, looking like he's an extra from the mummy that was needed by Imhotep to get his liver back.
I mean, if I can't yank him another direction like a guideline on a tree.
Well, I mean, now it's your turn. You can.
Well, yeah, that's like.
You rip his arm off because he got completely powder dehydrated and died, because this is more fun than just he got his face shoved full of pollen. Aggie just mummified a bitch.
Oops.
Arm goes flying. I'm moving over there to help as best I can. I'm going for like the scruff of the neck pull.
Oh no, you're able to remove this husk of what was once a art broker, curator guy that showed pictures that are now moderately sentient off. Had a Dybbuk box for a reason.
Is the Dybbuk box okay?
You just see that she's holding it.
Football carry.
She is. I don't know. Are you football carrying it, or is this more like the?
I had like slid down. I am taking it to that. It was kind of like this whenever he tried to slam it down, and then it's all lengthwise on the chest, and I'm just on the ground with it close.
Okay, so you're watching literally jet black tendrils on any exposed skin from Joseline, holding this, like the arms have them wrapping up, like
Put it down,
the
put it
neck
down,
and
put it
the
down,
jaw.
put it down.
I'm gonna pick it up and put it down on the floor, upright. Like
Touching it, it's one harm, ignore
Yeah.
everything.
yeah, but sacrifice is one of my things. So
So you
it's
put
like,
it on the floor,
right.
and in
For-
your head
for
you
now.
hear that.
I'm gonna help
Is
her
it-
get to her feet.
Is it closed?
Seems to be.
I'm gonna run up.
Wait, what's?
What is that?
As you're all looking at the box,
Oh,
Oh,
fuck no.
you can see that part of that
Nope,
ribbon
nope.
that had like a sticker on it has been.
Nope,
No.
I'm running
Go
up, I'm
back.
running up, I'm running up.
Right. So y'all are looking like you put it down. You look at it and you're like, "Oh shit, the RSVP sticker." But,
Okay, I know what a Dybbuk box is. Cool.
Yeah, you're not looking at it going,
nope.
"Shit." What do you do?
What do we do? What do we do?
I want to try and keep it in there.
You're gonna redo the sticker with magic.
Yes.
All right. What does your sticker look like?
I don't know.
Leave me the fuck
It looks
alone.
like, it looks
That'd
like
be
a
a
pair
good
of chicken
sticker.
legs coming
It's just-
down from the
it's
top
just,
of the
it's
sticker.
a white. It's like got the very heavy white outline that's like a 16th of an inch away from just two chicken legs.
There's two chicken legs.
All right. Roll weird. This is bar. I think. What is it?
Bar a creature, place, or thing.
All right.
I guess it would be, or it would be do something that's not humanly possible.
I mean, either one, same result.
7.
Okay. So there's a glitch.
Hey.
There's a glitch.
Where are you? Where are you? There you go. I'll take the one harm.
Okay. So you take harm. Nose bleeding, ears bleeding. Does the Pokeball thing.
As in break or as
No,
in
no, no,
seal?
like little purple magic rings shoot out, showing that it's sealed.
Oh, okay.
And y'all are
You
now
said
just
Pokeball.
staring. As you turn and look, the pillar that this was standing on, it says, "Wine box from Camp 358, Poland, Warsaw."
Oh fuck. That was a bad one.
So, what do we do with it?
Shit.
As y'all are saying that, the cops come barreling in because there's
Stuff happening
all this stuff, and they start coughing because there's still a little bit of powder. They see the desiccated husk.
I'm gonna
There was a mummy.
Of Nedward
bowls.
Balls, and you see Spangler come in. Y'all were so busy yelling at me, You did. Oh my God, he is dead.
I'm positioning
Do not
myself,
touch that box at all.
I'm positioning
officer.
myself in like standing over the box, and like I still have my chains out.
Well, you got your chains out, so your hands are. You got your Kratos chains going. The three officers. Well, sorry, the two officers, both have weapons drawn.
That's fine. I'm looking at them, and I'm saying, do not touch this box.
I'm going to need you to drop your weapons.
Yeah, I can't really do that. You're going to need to not touch the box. Or you'll end up like here.
That box, stop threatening the cops.
I need you to drop your weapons.
I'll open my hands, but I'm not dropping my only defense.
I don't think they come off.
So you drop your hands up and the chains drop loose?
Like, they're still, like, wrapped around, but, like,
okay, they're still wrapped around your arms, but you do this and they realize that your hands are open.
Yes.
Very quickly, let me look back at the names because I'm forgetting how I broke up names at this point. Stan comes over and is going to move to handcuff you.
Don't touch the box.
I'm not touching a box. I am putting you in handcuffs and you're about to go out that fucking door.
Just don't touch the box.
Got it.
And now I'm looking at Spangler. You need to get rid of that box.
So, gonna start issuing you out. Other officers are now coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they are going to proceed to handcuff everybody.
We finally got a full jail party.
Unless because they're like, you dropped your weapons. Okay, I'm handcuffing you. Motherfucker has chains wrapped around his arm and looked like he was trying to Kratos a motherfucker. Okay, so they're taking you out. You are in the back of a cop car very quickly.
Yeah.
Your rights are being read to you as you go.
No, I get it.
We were.
So the two of you, they come in. There's a dead body on the floor. Shit's on fire. Y'all broke into this place as far as they're concerned. Or you entered illegally. You didn't break in. You entered illegally. There is damage to the door. Damage to the computer. They're fairly certain you're not responsible for Splicasso, like I said earlier. But there's two dead bodies and some weird shit going on.
That y'all had made a comment about wanting just Agent Sculler. God, I forgot their names.
Scully and Mully. Agent Sculler. The
Sculder
fusion
and Mully.
pod.
That's how you said it earlier.
Scolder and Mully.
Scolder. It is just sound like Scolder and Mully. Then we are just here on just behalf of like was it Alexander or Zanlander? Salexander Mall.
He's dead.
I know that we were supposed to be investigating because he said something weird was going on.
I'm just gonna need you to put them back behind your back.
That's fair.
Okay.
So,
I know you were not about to resist arrest.
No.
No.
God, no.
I'm talking to her.
No, you just watch them like smoke bomb.
No.
All right, hold on. Glitter bombs. Run.
Manipulate someone is only to get them to answer your questions, right?
It's get them to do something, but there's limitations to it. Like,
so if I use my spooky telepathy, I couldn't get them to
no, you're probably gonna. You already know right now. If you telepathy one of these motherfuckers, you're about to freak them out even more.
Yeah, that's kind of a
also,
little bit of
let's
what
be
I'm
honest,
thinking.
don't freak out a mass amount of cops that are already on edge.
So,
it's going to end terribly.
So since that I am not in a fight, that the extra 2 harm I get take into effect, and then that immediately as I'm being escorted, Joseline just blood just starts coughing up like.
Oh shit! Get an ambulance! Get an ambulance!
Now, Emily, you might be able to manipulate the museum director a little bit. Like, you might be able to uber impress upon him to lock up the box forever.
I know that they're, handcuffing us, taking us out, but I am directing this at the Spangler guy. And again, my telepathy has the little creepy noise in the background.
I'm ready. I'm ready for sound effects. I got this. Come on.
Spence, join in. I can't do it because I'm the keeper.
Come on.
Not ASMR, Spence.
What the fuck? That was like a clicker from.
We got a creepy.
That's
We got a
gross.
creepy whisper echo.
Neysa, go click
Oh.
that one.
We got a
We
creepy
don't
whisper
need
echo.
no like zombies in here. I don't know what the heck that was, but
We gotta do creepy
Are
whisper
you
echoes
ready
after she
for
talks.
adventures?
Like while she's talking.
Adventures.
Gotcha,
I'm gonna throw
gotcha.
something at you.
I just don't have the head. Okay, what's so weird is there's ghost hunters are now using the microphones that have the ears on either side of them.
Binaurals?
Yeah, that work
Ooh.
slightly better than parabolics. But every time I see that, I was like, you bought that from a naughty site.
Anyway,
And I'm going to. God damn it.
And I said, hey, yay, yay, yay.
Gross.
I'll say the box must go.
the box must go.
It will bring
The box
ruin
must go.
upon you and everything here if it stays.
If it stays. Ruin
Hi,
upon
I'm
you.
Carl. Random voice, though all of you hear it for no reason.
It is cursed and it took Bull's life.
Curse.
It will take yours if it stays. No,
Okay.
roll to manipulate someone.
Roll to charm someone. Or,
It definitely works better if there's like 6 people in the
yeah. Oh, that's not a bad roll.
8. I want to burn luck to make sure he does it without asking questions.
Well, no, I mean, okay, let's break this down to make it reasonable for him to listen to this. It's in his head, a voice he's never heard, plus other voices he hasn't heard. There is a husk of a dude on the floor. People just broke in here and did shit. Today's been weird, and it's not 10 a.m.
You will end up like that if you disobey.
Hashtag sponsor us Waffle House. So, you all get arrested.
Mm-hmm.
But very quickly,
Charges.
What'd you say?
As we walk out, drop all the charges.
These are not the criminals you're looking for.
Anyway, so very quickly, the worst they can get you for
Trespassing?
is trespassing or entering illegally. After one night in holding,
I slept indoors.
you are let go because they're able to say the actual word because I'm going to say it wrong.
Corroborate.
Corroborate.
There you go. I say corroborate.
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 Koala bait.
Koala bait. That's just eucalyptus. Anyway, so they let y'all out because you had been brought there. And again, so much other shit has to be dealt with this. A illegal entry doesn't seem that they're not going to waste the time with it. I mean, there's already too much else with this investigation. There's already a backlog from the last several years of the unpleasantness in the court system to where this is literally not worth the court's time. Plus, as they go into the investigation, weird crap happen, like the weird
stole a lot of shit.
the weird like cowboy structure thing, like looked like it moved 15 feet, like its legs are in different positions that it shouldn't be able to be in. The statues that had been glued and lacquered together are in two places 10 feet apart. Nothing about this is making sense, and that one photo or that one painting in the back is still super creepy and made everybody weirded out. But they let you go. You're outside the Caddo Sheriff Department's.
I assume they towed our cars, though.
Oh yeah, they're at an impound lot,
Yeah.
but they gave you tickets to go get them. You don't got to pay for them.
Are we still being charged? Like, is there going to be like
No,
community service or anything?
They have literally dropped everything because
Okay.
the process of 1, it's a fine, which means it's only a crime for poor people. 2, the process of actually charging you with anything would take more time than the parish is willing to go through.
Alright.
And 2, it seems like you didn't, like they can't link you all to the fires. They think you did them, but there's absolutely no way they can prove you set, because there were no incendiary devices found.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of smash stuff, but nobody was, other than you, with your arms wrapped in a chain, which logically does not make sense to do that much damage to anything.
And mine just poofed up into a necklace.
Nothing got destroyed. That makes sense for y'all to do it. Y'all just were looky-loos that happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. They just are not going to waste their time doing that.
Y'all want to go to Waffle House after we get our cars?
I'm really fucking hungry.
Sure, why not? And then you can also stop by the barbershop up in Richwood, and I will hook you up with free haircuts.
No, thank you.
So, as y'all drive off to one of the multiple Waffle House locations in Shreveport, because there are many, we go to an epilogue.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Did Sprinkler listen?
The museum has been, they're cleaning it up. The exhibit's not going to be on display, mostly because there's 2 deaths in the building, and that puts a damper on it. So everything is being put back into boxes to be sent to the prospective people that made them and owned them. With Bowles dead, his is going to go back to the art organization that he works with. And as one person loads it into the back of a U-Haul, they drop a box marked fragile. And I want you to all prepare for the game that Sybil and Idol can appear in, called God Did It.
Oh no, that means that it's gonna be bad.
God Dybbuk, the sequel no one wanted.
The sequel to this will be God Did It.
No one wanted.
Exclamation point.
The sequel no one wanted.
Oh,
So-
but that's going to be fun, because...
Oh, God.
I hope y'all enjoyed this game.
Yeah.
It was not combat heavy because y'all actually prevented the actual monster from getting out. So you solved my puzzle box.
Who was the... Oh, that was the... actual
Dybbuk.
monster.
Yeah.
Let's just say y'all could have handled it possibly in a fight by being smart.
But nobody wants a Dybbuk.
No, nobody wants that.
God.
This is one of those enemies that I've created and statted for this using lore. This is a monster that at all costs keep it in the ecto trap.
Or else kind of just like appease my Native American boy. Appease him so he doesn't punch you into oblivion.
No. Okay. If y'all have fought it at this point in a weekend
we
just out of the
probably
box
would've died.
state. No, fighting it in a weekend out of the box state. It's mostly incorporeal. Which means you'd have to start, even if you are hitting it yourself, would have to start using magic to start inflicting damage on this incorporeal spirit that affects the entire environment. It's more like you'll be fighting a AoE that has hit points, which is mean.
Yeah.
And the thing is I've been wanting to throw a monster like this at for a while, and didn't want to just create something whole cloth. This thing is fucking mean. And I'm not saying what I've written down for its abilities. I'm saying
Right.
it's mean. But now we get to do experience before we sign off. So, did we conclude the current mystery?
Yes.
Yes, so that's 1. Did we save someone from certain death or worse? No.
No.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
We had learned that apparently that the McCullochs are nothing but arsons, according to the news.
I'll accept that.
Art folks have no sense of propriety.
That still falls underneath that one. Did we learn something new and important about the hunters?
I think the arson thing falls under that.
Okay. So did we learn something? I would say that Dybbuk's are real.
Yeah.
Dybbuk's are real.
Yeah.
Neysa's over here going,
Like, honestly, here's the thing. If the cops hadn't been a factor, Ron was thinking about taking it home and burying the damn thing in his backyard.
Oof.
Like, sacrifice boy. That's what he's built for.
Anyway, that's 3. That's 2 XP.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say this: the history of the one that has found its way to the bag of Laggins.
Baggins is a dumbass.
Okay, here's the deal.
Have you heard about the one that was sold around on eBay a few different times? That was nuts.
It's the same one.
Oh, is it? Okay,
He
my
has
bad.
that one.
My bad.
There's one that is in a museum in Germany.
I feel like the Warrens had one at one point.
I don't trust anything the Warrens have as being real.
That doll is.
I won't mess with that doll,
No.
but I also will tell you this: 90% of everything else that Ed and Lorraine Warren did was humbuggery and tomfoolery and taking advantage of people. And most of what they did was actual bullshit, and Ed Warren should have been in jail for being a predator. It's the more I've learned about them, the less I warrant anything from them. Do not sue me, Warren Estate, because you're not going to get much.
All right.
So, any case, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for playing. I hope you had fun filling in. Definitely wanted to keep this as a one-shot, but we have a sequel possibility, and I could not pass up
We
the
actually
name.
did a one-shot as a one-shot, y'all.
Yeah.
I just
Hey,
couldn't. I
special.
couldn't pass up the idea of a sequel called God Divot.
Oh, God.
Anyway, my wife is here, so I'll let her do the socials and our upcoming schedule.
Alright. Ooh, I could get a mystical library.
You just all of a sudden, Abby just drops his zipper down out of nowhere, and there's a magical library room.
Aggie.
Aggie.
Abby is Idol's girlfriend.
That is
The
correct.
crazy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
She had killed Desiree the second time.
She's crazy, rabbit squirrel.
Anyway.
Desiree's own fault. She died the second time.
Whoa.
Ooh, shots fired, shots fired.
Did punch a force field.
Did touch things she probably shouldn't have touched. Think we should all just blame Idol. Because
Idol is not here to defend himself. This is 100% Idol's
Because
fault.
I don't know if she would have just left her hand there, we would have been okay.
No, I don't think it would have been.
Anyway, socials.
Anyway.
In any case, it's been like a year. I can't confirm nor deny anything at this point.
Right.
Anyway. So,
Don't do that.
So we are Team Bonus Action, and we are that on here on Twitch, over on YouTube, where you can watch all of our previous episodes of all the other shit we do. On Facebook, on Twitter, we are at bonus_team. We have teambonusaction.com. Check out our Twitter and our Facebook to see when we are going live and to see updates. On Saturday, you guys are doing Pathfinder?
I think so. It still depends on if Frecky and Grave are
Yeah,
feeling
Grave
better.
was supposed to run his Pathfinder Wednesday due to people being sick. They didn't. Saturday potentially is when it's supposed to take place instead. On Sunday, it's going to be toolkits.
Yep. Mini painting.
Mini painting on toolkits.
Zombie painting.
Monday, we will be back with Holy Winds. After we just found out that God is fucked up and been trapped for a long time.
Hey,
That was some revelations. And then back again next Thursday, back with Tears of Kairos, and then Friday, the Brouhaha boys will be doing a special chicken episode where they will be trying out different chicken from different places and see if they can figure out where the hell it came from.
And that they need to grade to see which is the best chicken.
Mystery chicken.
We're going to evaluate. I just have to figure it out because no one else has been jumping in.
Kane's gonna be at the bottom.
The rubric, you need a rubric?
I just need to make 4 points.
Okay.
Did we mention our charity this
No, we did not.
Nope.
Any proceeds that we have donated to us through the button down below will be going to the Trevor Project, which helps LGBTQ plus youth that have been displaced by shitty parents and other life occurrences. It will give them a place. It helps them find a place to stay, and also gives them therapy opportunities and people to talk to help them going through everything, including up to transitioning, I believe. So if you donate, we greatly appreciate it. It's a charity worth giving to, so you can help some kids that are going through one of the toughest decisions in their lives. There's no other way to put that, I don't think.
Right.
Anyway, so anything else?
No.
Okay, and since Nox isn't here,
Don't let your meat loaf. Good night, everybody.
It's so much easier when
Comment,
we're
like,
in
subscribe.
yeah, we're not all like, don't let it.
See, what do I could up my cool, but I could also take a spooky move. Or you get a mystical library.